Grand Rising. All right, y'all. I don't expect too many people to come through this channel because it's shadow banned real bad. They personally shadow banned this one real bad because they didn't like what I had to say. They didn't like what I had to say to them. The people over at YouTube. So the video that I did on the video that I did 2 days ago in regards to me getting attacked, me getting told, threatened by some reptilians. During that video, it was saying that nobody was commenting whatsoever. So the whole time I didn't think that anybody was commenting. So I wasn't ignoring your I wasn't ignoring your comments. Okay? The title alone, they didn't like me doing that video. The title alone, they were on it. Okay? Last night they gave me a strike on that video because they said that I gave false medical information. So now I'm in YouTube jail over on my other channel, Israel Free Nation 3. I won't be posting on that channel for a week. Okay? They claim that I gave false medical information. You already know how they do. But I will be, that was a 3.5 hour long video. Okay? It was getting a lot of traction. And I only had it up for one day. And they didn't like that. But what I did is I still have a copy of that video audio recorded. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through that video and I'm going to edit. Anytime that I say anything about a damn needle or anything like that, I'm going to edit that part out and I'm going to reload the video. Okay? In that video, I gave a lot of information on a lot of different topics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the video up also, and I'm going to post separate small videos in regards to the things that I was talking about. Today's a good day, y'all. Regardless, no matter what these devils are trying to do, today's a good day. It's a great day. And as a matter of fact, every day in the Most High is a good day. Okay? It's a great day. We don't let them get to us. They're stressed out. They're scared. You hear me? They're stressed out and they are scared. And they're working overtime to try to shut up the truth. All right? It's a good day. It's a great day. We're going to go to the scriptures and I'm going to read Psalms 100. It says, "Shout with joy before the Lord, O earth. Obey him gladly. Come before him singing with joy." Okay, now, yesterday I prayed to the Most High. Y'all don't even know my prayer, yo. Yesterday, I prayed to the Most High like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I said, I said a couple things. But some stuff that I said in there, I said, Father, I want to make a song. Because remember, they told me to make a mantra. They said mantra. I'm like, what is mantra? I look it up, and it's like a song. It's like it's like your song. It's like a victory song or like your praise song. They said, make a mantra. So I said, Father, help me to make the song. Help me make the song, right? I said, I want to pray. I want to sing. I want to shout. I want to do all of these things, right? So when I got up and I was about to go, I think run. I was about to go jog. But then something said, stop, hold on. Pick up the scriptures. Just open it up and read wherever you pick it up at. So I opened it up and I opened it up right here to Psalms 110. This is where my eyes went. I didn't even look to see what chapter I was in. I just looked to see where I was at. Shout with joy before the Lord, O earth. Obey him gladly. Come before him singing with joy. Now, here's the thing. When I left yesterday and I came back, y'all had already made 2 songs. You didn't even know that 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm sitting in there, we're talking about the songs that we're going to try to make today. By the time I got back, y'all already made 2 songs. You see how powerful the Spirit is? The Most High did that. He did that. Try to realize, all praise to the Most High. Try to realize what this means. The Lord is God. He made us. We are his people, the sheep of his pasture. Go through his open gates with great thanksgiving. Be thankful. Okay? Enter his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and bless the Most High's name, for the Lord is always good. He is always loving and kind, and his faithfulness goes on and on to each succeeding generation. Okay? The Most High is good, man. The Most High is great. All we have to do is be obedient. Okay? He's going to correct you. You do wrong, the Most High is going to correct you. He's going to chastise you. He's going to set you straight. Okay? This right here should make you feel pretty good hearing this, living in this world with all these demons. Okay? Listen. These people are wicked, bro. They're going to do what they got to do. They're going to do all that they can do. You know what I'm saying? I got about 600 subscribers on both my channels. You hear me? And they're both shadow banned. Both shadow banned. They do not want the message getting out to our people. They want to keep us, they want to lead us, they want to lead us off the blind, leading the blind. They all go into the ditch. They're trying to lead us into the ditch, bro. They're trying to lead us into the ditch. They're trying to lead us into the ditch. If you make a YouTube channel and you're twerking, your video will go viral. Millions of people will see it. Hundreds of thousands of people will see you shaking your nasty ass. You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing a video trying to help people to get right with the Most High, no, we're going to shadow ban it. Chastise, give them a strike. Take them out of there. Delete the whole chat. Terminate it. That's how they are. And you know why Christ said, pray for those who despitefully use you and abuse you? You know why? Because these people are demonic. They're inhabited by demons. The people who are despitefully using us and abusing us are inhabited by demons. They need prayer. You hear me? They need prayer. They're inhabited by the same demons that this society wanted us to be inhabited by. When they had us eating all the poison, drinking all the alcohol, listening to the wicked music, pledging allegiance to a satanic, to the flag and everything wicked that it stands for. You know what I mean? By the grace of the Most High, we made it up out of there. I'm going to go on to read Psalms chapter 101. Remember, it's a good day, y'all. It's a great day. Every day in the Most High is a great day. It's a good day. You heard? It's a great, beautiful day. Stay vibrating high. Psalms 101. I will sing about your loving kindness and your justice, Lord. I will sing your praises. I said, Father, help me to make the song. I said, I want it to be from the heart. I said, but give me the energy that I need to make the song. You know what I mean? I know how to make music, but I want it to be genuine. And he's sitting here telling you, giving me instructions. I will sing about your loving kindness and your justice, Lord. I will sing your praises. I will I will walk a blameless path, but how I need your help, Father, especially in my own home, where I long to act as I should. You hear that? You hear that? Now listen, if y'all ever say a comment on here and I don't respond, I'm not ignoring you. They do not let me see the comments. Okay? Sometimes. I may see it, I may not. It may show up, it may not. I'm going to read that part again. I will try. Listen, he says, I will try. This is David. I will try to walk a blameless path, but I need your help, Father. Why did he say that I'm going to try to walk a blameless path and I need your help, Father? What he's saying is it's a wicked world. You know what I mean? There's wicked influence around here. It's wicked. And I'm trying. I need your help. I'm trying. He's saying, especially in my own home. I'm going to try to walk a righteous path, especially in my own home, where I long to act as I should. He don't want to be sitting there at home and just start doing something that he knows he shouldn't be doing. See, because out in public, most people walk out in public and walk a straight line and, hey, how are you doing? Like I'm flawless. You know, most people are flawless when they're walking the streets, when they're grocery shopping. You don't see, you have no idea what this person was doing last night. You would never expect them to be doing what they were doing last night. When you see them walking, you know what I'm saying, in church or at the gym playing basketball, working out. You don't know what these people are into, but it's at home. It's at home when all of the secret stuff goes down. Okay, so he said, I try to walk blameless even in my own home. I long to be and act as I should. Okay, this is a good prayer, and this is good to remember. Help me. He's asking the Most High, help me to refuse the low and vulgar things. Low and vulgar. Vulgar meaning nasty, wicked, vile. Okay, just dirty things. I'm gonna read the comments in a minute. Give me 1 second. He says, help me to refuse the low and vulgar things. Help me to hate. Help me to hate all crooked deals. Now let me pause the music right here. Let me pause the music right here. He says, help me to hate all wicked things, crooked things. Help me to hate all crooked deals of every kind. A crooked deal. That means that you do this and we'll give you this. It's a deal. It's a deal. You do this, I'll do this. If you give me this, I'll give you that. If you do this, I'll give you this. That means help me to not be bribed. Help me to not be bought. Help me to not do something wicked for money. Help me to hate all wicked deals. Coca-Cola is a great job, a great paying job. Come work for Coca-Cola and we'll pay you this amount of money. Use wisdom, use righteousness and say, wow, how many people get sick off drinking Coca-Cola? How many people get fat and catch heart disease, die off drinking Coca-Cola? No, I'm not working there. You know what I mean? This is the Most High will help you do that. Why do you need the Most High's help? Because it's enticing. When you live in a world that says you got to pay me to live there, you know what I mean? You got to pay me for this. You got to pay me for that. It's kind of hard for you to say, no, I won't do that job. It's an honest living. Yeah, it's wicked, but it's an honest living. Okay. I will reject all selfishness and stay away from every evil. He's asking the Father to help him to reject all selfishness and stay away from every evil. I will not tolerate anyone who secretly slanders his neighbor. Did you hear that? I will not tolerate anyone who secretly slanders his neighbor. Secretly slander. What is slander? In a good way or a bad way? Okay, so slander, I will not tolerate. What does tolerate mean? I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to sit here and let you talk wicked about your neighbor to me, or about our neighbor to me. The Most High doesn't want you doing that. I will not permit, that means allow, conceit and pride. I will not permit it. I will not allow. I will not be conceited or prideful. I will not allow. I will not permit my children to be that way. I will not permit people around me to be that way. Although I can't change them, I can get away from them. Who's outside? Go ahead, you can look out. There's some dudes working on that house next door. Conceit and pride, and then these LGB whatever, EFD, HIJ, whatever, they have pride month and pride this and pride that. You know, pride comes before destruction. Okay, the Most High told us don't be prideful. Okay. Humble. Stay humble. Remain humble. You know what I mean? I will make godly of the land my hero. He said, I will make the godly people who live in the land my heroes. And I will invite them into my home. Only those who are truly good shall be my servants. But I will, that means he won't even hire nobody to do yard work for him. Like, I'll pay you to do whatever yard work or fix this or build me something. Like, I need this. Build me this. I want, unless you're righteous, I won't even do no business with you at all, is what he's saying. But I will not allow those who deceive me and lie who deceive. I will not allow those who deceive and lie to stay in my house. Okay, my daily task will be to, do you hear this? Because these Christians will have you thinking, let anybody who's in need live in your house. If you have an extra space and somebody needs it, let them have it. No, I will not let anybody who is a deceiver and a liar or wicked, prideful, arrogant, stay in my home. Because what did he say? He said, I will not permit conceitedness or pride. What does conceitedness mean? Somebody who's full of themselves. Thinks they're all that. Prideful, okay? My daily task will be to ferret out criminals, to weed out criminals. My daily task will be to find criminals and free the city of God from their grip. That's his daily task. How do you think he's going to do that? Using the truth, because the truth shall set you free. All right. Now let's go to Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 8. There ain't nobody. It's just us. There ain't nobody in this. I'm still going to do the video. They shadow banned the crap. How can a man have 600 and something, 600 subscribers, around 600 subscribers, right? And not one person be in the live? How could it happen? Out of 600 people, they shadow ban. And it's okay, because the truth's going to get out there regardless. It does not matter. The truth's going to get out there regardless. I live it. You can shadow ban me on the internet, but I live it. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to do a video talking about that shadow banning too, because I understand it. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 8. Listen closely. It says, if the Most High does not punish you when you need to be punished, as other fathers punish their sons, then it means that the Most High does not view you as a son, and you're not his son at all. You do not really belong in his family. If the Most High does not punish you when you need to be punished, then that, as other fathers punish their children, then it means that you are not his son, and he is not your father, and you do not belong in his family, it says. Okay, now, it said, as other fathers punish their sons. These devils don't even want us punishing our children. The Most High said, do not spare the rod. The devil says, spare the rod. They're the devil. They are the devil. Since we respect our fathers on earth, though they punish us, so it says that we respect our fathers on earth, even though they punish us, should we not all more cheerfully submit to God's training? That means that when the Most High is punishing you, he's training you. Training you to what? To be righteous. Okay? So that we can begin to really live. You can't really live. You may be alive and breathing, but you're not really living unless the Most High is correcting you when you do wrong. If you do wrong and the Most High nobody corrects you, the Most High don't even correct you, you're going down a dark path. You heard? When the Most High corrects you, it's a good thing. You heard? It's good. When your parents correct you, it's good. Because if your parents never ever correct you, or nobody around you ever corrects you, then what's going to happen to you? Where are you going to wind up at in the later years? Huh? You're going to end up getting corrected by somebody. It's going to be a wicked ass cop. You're going to wind up in some wicked man's jail, in his jail cell, getting corrected. You see what I'm saying? We can avoid all that right now. Accept the correction of your parents. Accept the correction of the Most High. The Most High will correct you. When you do wrong, he will correct you. Okay? Remember that. There's a lot of people who just live life. There's another scripture that I wanted to pull out. It's in, I forget where it's at, but it speaks on if you don't have correction, then you're not the Most High's child. Period. If you're somebody who lives your life without the correction of the Most High, then you're not his child. Period. Like we just now read. You're not his child. But how many people do you see that's living life with money? They're wicked. They got cars, but they're wicked. They talk wicked. They have wicked music, but they have cars and big houses, and they eat what they want to eat, drink what they want to drink, party, and people love them. These are not the sons of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? A man who has all that he wants will call himself blessed, but he's not. Do you hear me? He's not. A man who doesn't get everything that he just wants, he has the Most High correcting him as a father should. You see what I'm saying? If you want to spoil a person, if you want to spoil a child, spoil them. You know what spoil means? That means that they go bad. How do you get a person to go bad? By giving them everything that they want. People need to understand that. How do you get a child to go bad? The system tells you. They don't explain it to you though. Spoiled rotten. If you kill another nation, right, and you take their things, what do they call that? Spoil. This is inheritance. You're gaining something that you want. It's called spoil. You killed the person and took it. That's called spoil in the Bible. Now, if you see what I'm saying? If you receive everything you just want, you are spoiled rotten. He gets whatever he wants. His mother, father, give him anything he wants. You're spoiled. I'm going to read this again. It says, let the Most High train you because he is doing what listen, let God train you when he punishes you. For he is doing what any loving father does for his child. What did the Bible tell you would happen if you hate the Most High's correction? What will happen to you? You will what? You will die. If you hate my correction, you will die. Not can die, not you might die, you will indeed die. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people might say, well, we're all going to die. We're all going to die. No. There's people who will surely die. There's people who will surely die. When the Most High tells you that you will surely die, know for certain that you're done. That's 2 deaths. That's 2 deaths. You're going to die here and in the second death. There's going to be a second death. You have the lake of fire waiting for you. You know what I mean? Painful chastisement waiting for you. Let the Most High train you, for he is doing what any loving father does for his children. Now, if you love your child, then you gives a damn what the system says or what some white boy has to say. Oh, if you whoop your child, you got us to deal with. Man, be quiet. If I love my child, your threats mean nothing to me. The Most High said, don't spare the rod. And I don't even need the Most High to tell me to not spare the rod, to know better than to not spare the rod. The heart will tell you that if your child does wrong, correct them. If you love somebody, I don't care if it's your brother or your sister or your mother, correct them. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, I knew that my mother didn't believe in the Most High or care to be corrected, but I still tried with her. You know what I mean? All the way until she hated me. You know what I'm saying? I tried with my dad all the way until the point where he didn't want anything to do with me. Demons were involved. I tried with my brother until the point where he told me, oh, here you go talk about that God shit again. Until he showed me, proved to me that he despised God. He did not like God. He couldn't stand talking about or even hearing about him at all. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? These people have a painful chastisement waiting for them. All right? Whoever heard of a son who has never ever been corrected? I did. Well, I'm not gonna say that he's never been corrected. Everybody who I know of, somebody tried to correct him. You know what I'm saying? If God doesn't punish you when you need it, as other fathers punish their sons, then it means that you aren't really God's son at all. That you don't really belong in his family. Okay? That's what the Most High says. Now let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalms 37. Psalms, we're going to go to 37 and now we're going to read the whole thing. We're going to read the whole thing. Never envy the wicked. Let me turn the music off. Never envy the wicked, because soon they will fade away like grass and disappear. Trust in the Lord instead. Soon they will fade away and disappear, y'all. Trust in the Lord instead. Cardi B is not always going to be running around here chilling, living it. She's not. Neither is Nicki Minaj, Megan Stallion. They're not always going to have a platform to shake their butts and get prosperous and rich off of it. You know what I mean? They're not always going to be delighted by the little children and fancied by these men. They're not always going to be, you know what I mean, lovely and likable and just chilling. It's not. It's going to fade away. Trust me. Don't envy the wicked, because soon they are going to fade away. Instead, trust in the Lord. But be kind and good to others. Then you will live safely there in the land and prosper, feeding in safety. Okay? Feeding, eating in safety. You don't have to be afraid if you do these things. Okay? He said, be kind to others. Be good to others. All right? Be delighted with the Lord. Be happy. Be merry. Be glad in the Lord. Praise the Most High when he does for you. Recognize him for what he does for you. Be delighted in the Lord. Then he will give you all of your heart's desires. He will give you all of your heart's desires. Now, when you're somebody who has a relationship with the Most High, your heart's desires aren't like the rest of them. It's not like these people. When he says he'll give you all of your heart's desires, he knows that you are a righteous man, you're a wise man, and you want for things that a wise and righteous man wants. And he'll give you that. You know what I mean? And I tell you like this, a righteous man don't really want much. He wants his own home to live in. I don't want you, Bobby. I don't want Todd building me a house and I have to pay him to stay there. No, I don't give a damn how big and beautiful and nice it is. I don't want you building me a house. That thing is so loud. Do me a favor, turn that big speaker off. You see what I'm saying? The righteous man, I don't care if it's for free. If you tell me I'll build you a big mansion right now for free. No, I don't want to live in your house. I don't want to move me and my family in your big old house. I don't care if it's big, little, or small. I don't want to move my family in there. I don't care if it's rent or buy it off you or free. Don't want to live in your house. I want to build my own for me and mine. You see? That's what the righteous man wants once he wakes up. Okay? I want a temple. I want a temple. I want our people to have a temple. Literally, genuinely, and sincerely want our people to have an actual temple that we built with our hands. Not some workers who got paid construction. No. That we build with love. You know what I mean? In the hot, blazing sun, sweat. We build it with our energy on it. You know? Things like that. We want our own, we want apple trees. We want fields of apple trees. We want fields of orange trees that we planted. You know what I mean? We just want simple things. We're just simple. We just want simple things. And so that's why the Most High says that when you are delighted in the Lord, then he will give you all of your heart's desires. You know what I'm saying? We want our sons to be strong men. We want our daughters to be virtuous women. You know, we want to grow up speaking our own native tongue. That's what we want. We don't want to speak English. We want to speak our own native tongue, our own native language. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to freely walk around as a Hebrew Israelite, looking and being what we are, and not have to be ashamed and hide it. See what I'm saying? Like, you can't go to work looking and being a Hebrew Israelite. You can't go and apply for that apartment or that house that you want to stay in, or that job with your head wrapped up, wearing the Hebrew Israelite garments. Nah, you can't, because they're going to look down on you. But you see what I'm saying? We want to live our life in our customs. You know what I mean? Like, when you go over to the Middle East, and you see, when you go over to the Middle East, you see the people walking around with their head garments on, and they'll carry a rug in their bag that they can just roll out and just start praying wherever they are at a particular time of day. See? And nobody says, oh, look what he's doing. Everybody understands because they're all of that religion. They know exactly what this guy's doing. He don't have to get frowned upon. But us, we can't just go out in the world and just be Hebrew Israelites. You'll get looked at weird at McDonald's or Walmart or anywhere, even on your own porch. It's because it's not your porch. And those neighbors are not your real neighbors. Everybody's just getting in where they fit in. Okay, so our heart's desires is to go home, back amongst our own, and have our own God and our own language. You know what I mean? A lot of people probably disagree with me and don't want to hear this, but there's a lot of people who do, because it applies to us. See what I'm saying? Commit everything that you do to the Lord. Trust him to help you do it, and he will. Trust him to help you do it, and he will. See that? Your innocence will be clear to everyone. What does that mean? Your innocence will be clear to everyone. That means that when people see you, they would automatically know that you're innocent, that you're not guilty, that you're righteous, that you're not wicked. Just, you don't have to speak. They'll look at you and just know that. Okay? When does this happen? When you delight in the Lord. Did it say delight in money? People who delight in money, when they get the money, people delight in them because they got money. It has nothing to do with their character. It's about their car. It's about their house. It's about their necklace, their watch. Right? But when you delight in the Most High, people will delight in you and know that you're righteous without, it ain't about what you're wearing, where you're living. It ain't about that. It's about the spirit that you carry. You know what I mean? That's why everybody loves the 13th son. You know the 13th son? Wherever he goes, people love him and like him. That's why. That's why wherever we go, people are like, hey, these weirdos. You know what I mean? It's because it's the energy that we carry. He will vindicate you with the blazing light of justice, shining down as from the noonday sun. The Most High will shed his light on you, is what it's saying. The Most High will shed his light on you. And that's why when you have that vibrant, aura around you, that's coming from the Most High. The more righteous you are, the more vibrant your aura is. Okay? All right? You have to be purposely, actively trying to be righteous. Always having the Most High in the back of your mind. No matter what you're doing, you have the Most High in the back of your mind. I know he's right here with me, and he is. He's not around the corner and up there and over there. No, he's right there. You know what I mean? And in these days, the Most High is not waiting 10 or 20 years to pay you back for the wickedness that you do. He'll get you like that. Sometimes he'll get you that same day. You heard? Like, there's a lot of people, who thought they got away with murder who are just getting killed now. There's a lot of people who murdered somebody, went to jail, got out, think that they did their time, paid their debts to society, and they still end up getting killed. It's not over just because you go to jail, bro. If you didn't completely submit yourself to the Most High, you're not living a righteous life. It's over for you. And that's true. And it's going down right here, right now. It's not my opinion. Rest in the Lord. Wait patiently for him to act. Don't be envious of evil men who prosper. So it's letting you know right now that evil men do prosper. Evil men do prosper. What does prosper mean? That means that they get money and they come up and they get houses and they get, you know what I mean? Evil men do prosper. The Most High don't deal with us like that. You know what I'm saying? He does if he wants to. He does if he wants to. We have a lot of similarities. Righteous people and unrighteous people have a lot of similarities. The righteous man lives in the house, so does the unrighteous man live in the house. The righteous man has a wife, the unrighteous man has a wife. The righteous man has a bank account with money in it, The unrighteous man has a bank account with money in it. We got children, he got children. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of similarities. But the difference is does the Most High shine his light on the wicked? No, he don't. Meaning that what? That the wicked are in danger. That's the difference. They're in danger. But they run around. That's why they have a saying called stay dangerous. Stay dangerous. You know why? Because they know that they're in danger. So they stay dangerous. They keep a gun on them at all times. They keep a knife on them at all times. Righteous people do not have to keep a gun on them ever. If you're righteous, you ain't got to keep a knife. You don't have to make sure you keep a knife on you at all times or a knife on you at all times. You don't have to. See what I'm saying? That's the difference. Stop your anger. Turn off your wrath. Don't be afraid and worry because it only leads to harm. Yeah, these devils make threats and they want to make you scared. Bro, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Give me a break. For the wicked shall be destroyed. Can be destroyed, might be destroyed, shall be destroyed. But those who trust in the Lord shall be giving every blessing. Only a little while, and the wicked shall disappear. Quit playing. You will look for them, and they will not be there. But all who humbles themselves before the Lord shall be given every blessing, and they shall have wonderful peace. You know why the Most High can promise you every blessing? Because of simple things like, it's the simple things that mean the most. It's the simple things. You don't need a Lamborghini to say I'm blessed. The Most High knows that. He knows that he can give you the simple things. He knows that all he literally has to do is give you an abundance of food, give you access to a river without somebody putting their name on it and making it a state park or a county park, and you got to be out of the park by sundown. He knows, all the Most High knows that he knows that all he has to do is take those people away and just open up the gates of life. That's all he has to do is give you access to the ocean without some weirdos putting their name on it, saying that you can only go out but so far. And at 8 o'clock sundown, you got to get off the beach. You see what I'm saying? These people think that they own stuff. They put their name on everything. When the Most High knows that he gave dominion to us. He gave the dominion over the fowls of the air and the waters and the animals. He gave the dominion to us. Okay, but we lost it because we stopped keeping the law, statutes, commandments. Now, once we come back and delight in the Lord, he says, you can't delight in the Lord and not hearken into his voice and not keep the law, statutes, commandments. So once we come back hearkening to him, he's telling you right here, right now, the wicked will be removed and I will give you everything. Everything, you're going to have wonderful peace and I'm going to give you all blessings. Okay. How do we know for a fact that if we do what this says here, delight in the Lord, if we do that, how do we know for a fact that the wicked will be no longer? He said you'll look for them in vain and they'll be no longer. Because the only reason why the wicked are here is because the Most High sent them to chastise us, to whip us with, to beat us with, right? So that we can turn back to him and come back to him. Then he said, I will hear your cries eventually. I'm not going to put you off forever. I will eventually hear your cries when you come back to me and I will save you, right? And I'm telling you, we are turning back to the Most High and these devils are on their way out. He's going to give us wonderful peace, the kind of peace that you dreamed of. Wonderful peace. You know what I'm saying? Whole fields. Just imagine. Whole field. You don't need magic tricks. You don't need none of that. It's just beautiful peace. To wake up early in the morning, praise the Most High with your family, with your tribe, and then go into the river and wash up, wash your hair, clean your body, bake in the sun. You don't need a towel. It's gonna be 100 degrees. Just bake right there in the sun, dry. You know what I'm saying? In the sun, you're gonna have fields and fields of apple trees, orange trees, pear trees, all kinds of lettuce and fig trees, and you know what I'm saying? We're going to have all of that, an abundance of that. Not so that we can eat and be fat. So we can eat a little and be happy and feel good and be nourished. You know what I mean? He's going to give us, you don't have to buy no water. It's not going to be nobody selling you water. None of that crap. The earth is going to be yours. You know, it's not going to be somebody telling you, oh, you're going to get a fine because you're collecting water, rainwater, or you can't come here and draw water from this river. It's you're not allowed to. You know what I mean? Those kind of things will be gone. History. Once we come back to the Most High. The Lord is laughing at those who plot against the godly, for he knows their judgment day is coming. Evil men take aim to try to slay the poor. They are ready to butcher those who do right. Are you listening? They're ready to butcher those who do right. They want to kill you. Okay? They got their sword aimed at the wicked. At the poor. Who does the Most High love and care for? The poor, the needy, the mute, the destitute. Who do these devils take advantage of? The poor, the needy, the mute, and destitute. All these commercials on YouTube, who do you think they're really trying to appeal to? Been in a car accident? Ramming car accidents down our throats. Trying to manifest car accidents so that when it happens, we can come running to them and give them our money, thinking that we're going to gain money. It's a trick. Everything that they do is a trap for the poor and needy. You see what I'm saying? Every commercial, when they act like that you can get money, they're literally trying, they know that these kind of commercials appeal to the poor person. And they're trying to get money in their pockets from the poor person, trying to act like that they're interested in putting money in poor people's pockets when they're not. They literally plot on the poor, bro. You hear me? I'm telling you, they feast on us. They literally feast on our disposition. They feast on our sadness. They literally feast on it. And we bring our pennies to them, hoping that it's like playing lotto. We bring our little money to them, hoping that we're going to get some more out of it. And we don't. We never wind up in a Porsche. We never wind up in a big mansion. The people who we come to act like they're there to help us, they always go home to the big 2-car garage with the Porsche and shit. Because they take advantage. You hear me? Evil men take aim to slay the poor, for they are ready to butcher those who do right. But their sword will be plunged into their own hearts, and all of their weapons will be broken. The Most High said that they will get caught and trapped by their own traps and snares. Right? Listen, this is the part that I really wanted to read. Listen, it is better to have a little and be godly than to be evil and have riches. It is better to be poor and be godly than to be rich and be wicked. Okay? For the strength of the wicked man shall be broken, but the Lord takes care of those who he has forgiven. The Most High knows for a fact that his people are poor. He knows for a fact that his people are poor, needy, mute, destitute, and having a hard time because he made it this way. So we can come back to him. Day by day, the Lord observes the good deeds done by godly men, and he gives them eternal rewards. He cares for them when times are hard. Even in famine, they will have enough. Even during famine, they will have enough. Famine's coming here to this country. Famine's coming to the world. It's coming. It's already here. Famine's already here. You see what I'm saying? But we have enough. Famine's already here. People are not eating food no more. That genetically modified crap is not food. Genetically modified this. Genetically modified that. Bioengineering. It's not food. When you're eating, you're supposed to not be just eating for taste. You're not supposed to eat because it tastes. If you do that, listen, it tastes like chicken, but it's not chicken. It looks like chicken, but if you read the package, it tells you that it's not. Plant-based. Plants are good. Fool. You're a fool, bro. You are a fool. It's engineered, chemically engineered, bioengineered. It's not real. Whenever something is bioengineered, it has electronics in it. Your computer is engineered, biologically engineered. Your phone has biometrics in it. They're telling you that your food has biometrics in it. You still gonna eat it? Wow, bro. That's the famine. There's the famine. Everybody looking for the famine. The famine means that you have no food. Fool, you ain't ate no food for breakfast. What you talking about? What'd you eat? Some bacon? The Most High already told you that bacon ain't food. That's not even food. You're famine. You're famished. You're famished. You're not eating food. You see what I'm saying? The Most High said that even during famine, they will have enough. Enough. Man, I'll go out there in a minute and I'll take some grass. I showed you me doing it. And I'll take some wheatgrass and I'll juice it or I'll chew on it. That's enough. You feel me? I know where there's a walnut tree at. A whole walnut tree. That's enough. You know why? Because it's going to sustain you. It's going to sustain life. You feel me? Out in nature, the Most High showing us you can eat this, you can eat this, you can eat this. Look at all this stuff growing. The stuff that people don't they bypass. They just bypass it. The Most High just leads you up to some berries. Like, you can eat this. Taste it. Wow, it's the same thing that they make cough medicine out of. Same exact thing they make cough syrup out of. We actually found, we know where they grow at. We know exactly what the tree looks like. Those pecans, y'all still didn't eat them. Pecans in there. We know exactly where a big old huge pecan tree is. I'm gonna show y'all. It's huge. Pecan trees are so huge, bro. All right. Let me keep in all glory and thanks to the Most High for these types of things. But evil men shall perish. These enemies of God will wither like grass, and they will disappear like smoke. Yeah, the Most High actually has enemies. These people are really enemies of the Most High, and they know it. Evil men, but they don't train us to know that we're enemies of God. They train us and teach us to be wicked and think all loving, all kind, all no. You better study to show thyself approved. Evil men borrow and can't even pay it back. But the Most High, but the good man returns what he owes, and he gives some extra with it. Those blessed by the Lord shall inherit the earth, but those cursed by him shall die. I remember, if you listen to this, if you owe anybody, just pay him back. I remember I owed this girl $100, bro. I borrowed $100 from this girl back when I was like 20 years old. It was a long time, 21 years old. Over the years, she was white girl. Over the years, she's hit me up like, oh, you got my money? You got my money? And I had no intentions on paying this girl back. I was wicked. I was evil. You feel me? I had no intentions on paying her back. I was not going to pay her back. I was avoiding her and everything. Man, I paid that girl back. Man, when I thought about that girl, probably 6 months ago, she just came up in my mind and said, yo, I owe that girl $100. And she wanted that. You know what I mean? I actually found her on Facebook. And I said, hey, I didn't even say too much. I said, hey, how you doing? What's your Cash App? She told me her Cash App, and I sent her $200. You feel me? And she was very happy about that. She probably needed it real bad at the time. She was very happy. She was like, thank you. She was like, thank you, y'all. I really appreciate that. And then she started trying to call me on Facebook Messenger. And I didn't want to go that far. You know what I mean? Here's your money. I just want to pay you back. You know what I mean? I don't want to conversate or talk, or I don't want to do any of that. I'm not, you know what I mean? I didn't say anything. I just left it. I left it alone. Here's your money, and I left it alone. I'm not the guy who I used to be. You know what I mean? I just want to pay you your money, and that's it. The steps of good men are directed by the Lord. He delights in each step they take. If they fall, it isn't fatal. Oh, and the reason why I didn't answer the phone call, it had nothing to do with her being white or anything like that. She could have been black, Chinese, or whatever. I wasn't going to answer that phone because I have nothing to talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? The conversation isn't in regards to the Most High or the scriptures. I don't got nothing. I can't go on the phone and, hey, how you doing? No, I can't do that with you. Good times. No, I can't talk to you. There's nothing to talk about. They're trying to kill us right now. You know what's going on in the world. If we ain't talking about that, we ain't talking, you know. The good steps of men are directed by the Lord. He delights in each step that they take. If they fall, they're not going to die, for the Lord holds them with his hands. I have been young. This is David. I have been young and now I'm old. And in all of my years, I have never seen the Lord forsake a man who loves him, nor have I seen the children of the godly go hungry. The children of the godly, he never seen them go hungry. Okay? The Most High won't allow the children of the godly men and women to go hungry. Okay? Let me tell you something. Wisdom leads you to food. All right? Wisdom leads you to food. And love for the Most High and obedience leads you to life. All right? Instead, the godly are able to be generous with their gifts and loan to others. And their children are blessings. Their children are a blessing. Why? Because the Most High said that you can have a child that's cursed, that is not a blessing, or you can have a child that is a blessing. Their children is a blessing. You know what I mean? They delight in their children. Their children are their friends, true companionship. And it also said that the righteous are able to generously give gifts to people, which it's true. Every now and then I'll just cash app somebody some money, a stranger, people who I don't even know. But I have a lot of conversations with people telling me what they're going through in life and stuff like that. Or like and I'm not rich. I don't have all kinds of money, but I'll give what I can. You know what I'm saying? I'll give what I can. And $50 to a person who doesn't have any, it's a lot of money, especially coming from a stranger. Because you can't even, in most cases, your brother or your sister won't even give you $50 if they know you're going through it. You know what I mean? You can't even ask them for $5 without them like, here. You know what I'm saying? So I hook people up. I hook people up when I can. I like doing it and I look to do it. You feel me? Not so that I can, not like a Christian, not like a oh, I'll do this so that God can give me this. No, I know what it's like to be down and out, bro. I know what it's like to have people who say that they care and love you not do anything for you. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to have a whole bunch of friends, but then nobody's around when you're down and out. I know what that's like. Instead, the godly are able to help generously and give gifts. So if you want an eternal home, leave from evil, low down ways, and live good lives. Evil, low down ways. And it literally is low down, because what did we say earlier? Low down. People go out to the store and they carry themselves like they're just good to go. They carry themselves like they're righteous wherever they, you know what I mean, out in public. But it's what's done behind closed doors. You know, so low down. For the Lord loves justice and fairness. He will never abandon his people. They will be kept safe forever. But all who love wickedness shall perish. It's getting cold in here. Hold on. All right. All who love wickedness shall perish. All right. Where we at? Psalms 37 and verse 29. The godly shall be firmly planted in the land, and shall live there forever. The godly man is a good counselor because he is just and fair, and he knows right from wrong. He's wise. And he's a righteous judge. Okay? That people don't judge. These devils have the nerve to tell everybody don't judge. But the white boy who sits up on the bench, nobody tells him don't judge. No, that's his job. So what? So since it ain't my job, I can't judge. I'm a better judge than he is. I'm a more righteous judge than he is. I can judge his nasty butt. You feel me? But these people run around, don't judge. But they don't tell you that. They don't tell you let the judges do it. Let the Masons do the judging. Let the Masons do the judging. You just shut up is what they're telling you. That's what they're telling you. When these Christians and these so-called good-hearted people say don't judge, they're telling you shut up, leave the judging to the Masons. Because they're wicked and they're constituencies of these devils. You know what I'm saying? They like being up under there. They like being up under their wicked rulership. They tell you don't judge. Only because you're judging righteously. You hear me? So the Most High is telling you right now that the godly man is a good judge because he is just and fair, and he knows right from wrong. Okay? These devils, they know right from wrong, but they ain't just and they ain't fair. They're biased in their judgments. They are biased. What does bias mean? Bias means when a person he chooses a side for particular reasons, whether it's because he paid me and he paid me and you didn't pay me, or he's white and you're black, and he's my family and you're not my family, so I'm going to judge in his favor. It's just biasness. You know what I mean? He's a Mason. He's a part of the brotherhood, so we're going to give him a slap on the wrist and not you. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you seen a cop shoot somebody in the back, let me tell you something. Cops are heavy into masonry. Cops are Masons. Okay? A lot of them. So you see a cop shoot somebody and got a slap on the wrist? Mason. These stink cops. These cops, a lot of these cops are running around here with cap guns. Cops got caught with cap guns in their car so that they can shoot somebody and put a cap gun next to the body and say he had that in his hand. Ain't that crazy? And they're still supposed to be heroes. You still got your child in school with a cop coming to the school, training them to look at them as heroes. Cops ain't nothing, bruh. It's a great day. It's still a great day. We still want to keep the energy high, but still, things need to be said. You know what I mean? The truth needs to be spoken, and it will, and it shall. And they can shadow ban all they want. Don't matter. Truth's still going to be spoken, and the energy's still going to go out. And we're still gonna come up. This is how we vibrate, yo. This is how we vibrate. Truth. You know what I'm saying? Evil men spy on the godly. Listen to me. Evil. We don't even need the Bible to tell us this. We know this for a fact. Evil men spy on the godly. That means they're watching you. They're listening at all times. They're listening. You heard? They're watching. They're looking at you through your own phone, waiting for an excuse to accuse them of demand, and then demanding death. You hear me? Wicked men spy on righteous men, waiting for an opportunity to accuse them and demand their death. Okay? And they're also doing it to, they're also trying to demand you to be locked up, persecuted, separate your household, separate you from your children. That's what they're looking and waiting and watching and plotting to do that to righteous men. Not the wicked, the righteous. Okay? They do not like you being righteous. They do not like a righteous person, yo. You hear me? That's why, like I said, if you're a Hebrew Israelite, you're not going to get your 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get the job if you show up with your head wrapped up and you're wearing all your Hebrew Israelite stuff, your tribe of Judah and all of that stuff. You're not going to get the job, bro. Okay? 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get the job. And you are never going to see somebody sitting on a bench who's knows that they're of the tribe of Judah and stuff like that. No, they're not going to get the job as a judge. Righteous people don't get these types of positions. You won't even, come on, you're not getting the house. There's been a lot of things that I've wanted to buy off people on the internet. And once they looked at my profile, they were like, not giving you nothing, not selling you nothing. Yeah, I want to sell it, but not to you though. You feel me? Not to you. And it's just is what it is. But the Lord will not these evil men succeed, nor will he let the godly be condemned when they are brought before the judge. Don't be impatient for the Lord to act. Don't be impatient for him to act. Keep traveling steady along his righteous path, and in due season, the Most High will honor you with every blessing. That means that the Most High knows what he's doing when he's doing it. He knows what he's doing. He knows when he's testing you. He knows what he's putting you through. He told you in the scriptures that he's going to take you through the iron furnace. And that's another scripture I wanted to read. That no man who hasn't been drugged through the iron furnace of the Most High's chastisement can call himself blessed. No man who has not been taken and drugged through the iron furnace can call himself blessed. But they do it though. These people who are born with a silver spoon, had it going on all of their life, was born into riches, they call themselves blessed. But that's not the case. The Most High, you have to be chastised. You know what I mean? The Most High said that I'm going to take you through the iron furnace so that I'm going to try you. He said, I'm going to try you. He said, but like gold or like silver, like you have to be purified in the iron furnace. Ain't that what he said? You're going to be tested, bro. You're going to go through it. And I'm sorry, y'all, for not focusing dead on the camera. I'm like looking. He will honor you with every blessing, and you will see the wicked be destroyed. You will see the wicked be destroyed. Right now, you're seeing them panic. Yeah. Right now, you're seeing the wicked panic. And you're seeing a lot of Hollywood rappers and actors and singers die. You're seeing a lot of them commit suicide. You're seeing a lot of them die by suspicious means. You're seeing the gangsters in your hood get shot down. You know what I'm saying? And while all of this is going on, you're seeing these women shaking their butt saying that they're living their best life with their dumb ass. They don't even know that they're next. See what I'm saying? They're next on the list. While all of this is going on, people dying, it's crazy out here. And these women are still they're dressing more provocative. It's the more wicked that the environment gets, the more wickedness that goes on, the more provocative these women are getting and dancing. The more provocative the music is getting. It's like the more rappers who die shot down, the more these rappers rap about shooting and killing. They're not learning their lesson. The more rappers who are getting killed for their jewelry, the more jewelry these idiots are putting on and running around showing it in these poor people's face. Like, look what I got. I don't know. Because the women like it. I'm rich. Women like rich men. I myself have seen it happen. A proud and evil man towering like a cedar of Lebanon. A proud and rich man, like just towering, like just thinking he's all that. He was towering above. But when I looked again, he was gone. I searched, but I could not find him. Yo, I remember that Mason, that Freemason dude, was in the bathroom. When I used to go to the bar, I went to the bathroom and this dude was in there doing drugs. And he came and offered me some. He had a Rolex on. He had big, thick gold necklace on. He was like in his 50s. And he was like, yo, you want some? And I was like, no, I don't do that. He was like, yo, what's your name? Told him my name. He said, there's something real special about you. He said, there's something, he didn't say special. He said, there's something about you. I want to talk to you. I want to have a conversation with you. Here, take my card. And he gave me the card. And he was a deacon. It was a deacon card. I said, you're a deacon? You're just sitting there doing, I said, you're a deacon? He said, yeah, something like that. Give me a call. And so I just went back to doing what I was doing. Now, me thinking about it now, I don't think that he was truly trying to trap me or do anything. I used to think like, oh, they're trying to do something wicked to me. Because that same day, the pastor in the church, he gave me his card. And I'm like, why are these dudes just giving me their card? You feel me? And I'm thinking that they want to do something wicked to me. But no, I don't think so. I think that these Masons wanted to try to see if they could make me one of their own. You know what I mean? There's something about you. There's something about you. Give me a call. I want to sit down and have a conversation with you. I think that they were trying to make me one of their own. That's what I think that they were trying to do. That guy ended up dying. Years later, I moved out of that town, but I seen people showing him his picture on the internet, the one in the bathroom, showing his picture on the internet, and he was a Mason, showing his picture on the internet in the year 2020 when all this crap kicked off, one of their own got sick. See what I'm saying? In the year 2020, when all this shit kicked off, one of their own got sick. And I seen people from my hometown saying, get well, brother, get well. I hope you get well. You know what I mean? Get well soon. And I'm like, wow, this dude's sick. You know, I'm just watching. And then like a few months later, or a year later, I don't know, they're saying rest in peace to this dude. And I'm like, oh, snap. Now, all of these people dying behind this crap that they're putting out, and one of their own dies. And I'm like, wow, bro. I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow. Even their own. But he was fat. He didn't take care of himself. He was fat and nasty. Yeah, he had a Rolex. Yeah, he had diamond earrings. Yeah, he had a big old gold necklace. Big, chunky gold necklace. You know it was worth thousands. Yeah. Yeah. But he died. You know what I'm saying? These devils don't care when they're carrying out their agendas. I seen a big, wealthy, evil man standing proud and tall like a cedar of Lebanon. But when I looked again, he was gone. He was gone. But I searched, but I could not find him. But the good man, what a different story. The good man, the blameless, the upright, the man of peace, he had a wonderful future ahead of him. Listen, we're peaceful people, okay? We're peaceful people. I'm really starting to, as I hire my vibrations, as I've been hiring my vibrations, as I've been listening to what the Most High been telling me to do, I realize that I'm a peaceful person, naturally peaceful person. You know what I mean? Naturally, I'm a peaceful person because I found peace in my heart. I'm just letting you know I found peace in my heart, but while listening to what the Most High said, do. He said, don't do this, and I don't do it. He said, do this, and I do it. I find peace in my heart. I don't let these people make me so angry like I used to, so mad and so frustrated like I used to. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't. I just try to just vibrate high. And as a matter of fact, it just happens naturally. It just happens naturally. You know what I mean? These people do not know how to take a person who is vibrating high. So when they come up, if they act like they want to bump into you, they just want to touch you. You know what I'm saying? If they come up like, hi, how are you doing? I used to get mad when they used to say, how are you? And they do that to me. It used to make me mad. But now, you know what? I know that they just want to be in my face. They just want to make eye contact. They want to touch me. They want to shake my hand. They want to share my energy. See? So now you don't really got to get mad at these people no more. Or you're going to have one that tries to offend you. They want to offend you. Why? Because you're vibrating so high. They want to bring you down a little low. Why would you give it to them? You get mad at them. They did bring you down low. Because you when you woke up this morning and you got on your hands and knees and you prayed to the Most High, you wasn't in a bad mood. You wasn't mad at nothing or nobody. You might have been mad thinking about white people a week ago or 2 days ago or last month. But this morning when you woke up, they weren't on your mind. And now here you are later on today, you mad. See? You didn't wake up mad. The Most High fills your cup up in the morning. And these devils, their job is to empty it, to strain from it. They want to drink from it. And when you know that, then you know you got to do what you got to do. You have to steady vibrate high. Okay? A wise man or a woman, an upright wise man or a woman, they don't get into arguments. They don't get into beef. You know what I mean? They don't let nobody sway their energy. You know what I mean? At first, you have to purposely try to vibrate high and not let nobody get to you. But after a while, after doing it for so long, it won't be done. You know what I'm saying? And I know that me saying this and having this conversation, I'm probably most likely going to get tested soon. You know what I mean? The Most High is probably, yeah, I hear you, but I got a big test for you. I got a bigger one for you. And let's see how you do. And I think like that. And so I'll be ready for it. And so when it happens, I say, oh, it's a test. Pass that baby with flying colors. You know what I mean? Think about that. Man, I don't got no beef with nobody. We don't got no beef with nobody. We don't have no beef with nobody. We don't have no beef with nobody. If you show love, I show love. If you spread love, I spread love. You know what I'm saying? If you're respectful to me, I'm respectful to you. Period. Are there enemies among us? Am I sitting here acting like we don't have enemies among us? No, I'm not. Of course we got enemies among us. But we don't let them, we vibrate high. And the higher that we vibrate, the more we can battle our enemies. You don't vibrate low and say, I'm gonna get on the level with you to vibrate. No. Then they brought you into their playing field. They brought you into you just entered into the dragon's lair. You know what I'm saying? They need you vibrating low to come to their level. No. We don't battle them like that. We come high, we vibrate high. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, somebody's gonna want to have a conversation with you. Everywhere you go, somebody's wondering something about you, want to say something to you. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go. And that's just what it is. You don't have to share your energy with these people, but you don't got to be mean and nasty neither. That's just how it is, man. They're going to want to say something to you. And that don't mean, yo, don't get it twisted. Your business is not their business. So if you like to run around with your head garment on, with your attire, with your Hebrew Israelite attire on, makes you feel good, I understand. But it makes them wonder about you. And it ain't none of their business. When it comes to you talking about, hi, are you African? Are you from the, you know what I mean? That ain't none of their business. That really ain't none of their business because these people are curious. They think everything's their business. You feel me? You can keep them out of your. You can definitely keep them out of your business. Their curiosity, they're not as curious about the Most High as they are about you. You should be just as curious as you are about me. You should be as curious about the Most High. You feel me? For him there is a happy ending, the righteous man. But evil men shall be destroyed, and their prosperity shall be cut off. So yes, wicked men are prosperous. The Lord saves the godly. He is their salvation and their refuge when trouble comes, because they trust him. He helps them and delivers them from the plots of evil men. They're always plotting. They're always plotting. They're always trying to get you. Got to be wise, bro. These Masons are always trying to drag you, lure you into a conversation. You know what Hebrew Israelites, you know what their problem is? Their problem is, you know what their problem is? Is that they're always trying to talk to somebody. They're never really taking precaution. Anybody can just come into their inbox and just say anything, and they'll just be in a conversation. You know what I mean? Anybody can just come in their inbox and just say, hey, how do you feel about Hebrews 1:1? And then they're just going to automatically give a response and just go with the conversation. You know what I noticed? I found out that they come into our inboxes a lot, and they ask questions a lot, and they try to have conversations a lot. The Masons, they do a lot. You see what I mean? We have to be wise. We can't always just be out there on the internet just talking and speaking and preaching and so quick to just say what we know and what we think. Nah, we got to slow that down a little bit, because these devils are crafty. You never know who you're communicating with. Am I saying be afraid? No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that they know how to, they understand linguistics. They know how to ease you into a contract. They know how to get you to, they know how to, a verbal contract. They know how to lead you into one, ease you into one. Okay? I'm just letting you know. You save yourself the headache. I'm going to read, we just read that one recently. So I'm not, I'm going to go back up to Psalms 102. I'm going to do a video, bro. I don't want to do nothing on this channel, yo, because they shadow banned the crap out of it. You know what I'm saying? These videos get synced by like 4 people. I don't want to do nothing on here, but I got to do this video. I got to do a video about Mark the Messenger. I'm going to do a video about Mark the Messenger. I'm going to do it on this channel, because my other channel, I'm in YouTube jail for a week, okay? Because they claim that I gave false medical information. They're just mad because in the video, I've told a lot of information that I knew for a fact. In that 3.5-hour video, I knew that I said too much. I talked about the underground bases. I talked about what these reptilians look like. I talked about the kind of stuff that they're into. Come on, I gave a lot of information. I knew for a fact that they were going to come for that video. I knew it. I already knew, and they did. I already knew it. Psalms 102. Lord, hear my prayer. Yo, come on. It's bad enough they're over there banging next door. Psalms 102. Lord, hear my prayer. Listen to my plea. Don't turn away from me in this time of my distress. Bend down your ear and give me a speedy answer, for my days disappear like smoke. My health is broken and my heart is sick. It is trampled like grass and withered. What does he mean by his heart is trampled like grass and withered? What happens when you trample on something? What do you do when you trample on something? You step on it. So he's saying that his heart is stepped on. Now, what does he mean by his heart is stepped on? That means that most likely while he's trying to do right, he's getting nothing. He's getting repaid back wrong. Okay? That'll break your heart. While he's trying to do right. You see what I'm saying? And this is a natural thing. This is a normal thing. This is what they do. This is what your own family will do to you. You know what I'm saying? But you never let them see you sweat. Go to the Most High with it. I be trying to tell people my dreams, my own people, my dreams and visions, things that I actually seen, things that actually do happen in real life. And stop the cap. They come on my channel. They got a channel of their own with videos and stuff. And it'll come and tell me, stop the cap. Stop the cap. So you're accusing me of lying. You're accusing me of hitting this record button and coming on here and making some stuff up. For what? For what? I don't even have a Cash App. What are you talking about? What am I benefiting? What am I benefiting from coming on here and lying about some stuff that I seen or something that I dealt with? What am I benefiting? What are you talking about? These people are stupid. Anyway, my heart is trampled on like grass that has died. My food is tasteless and I have lost my appetite. I am reduced and I'm skinny and I'm just skin and bones because all of my groaning and despair. I am like a vulture in a far off wilderness. A vulture in a far off wilderness. I am like a owl that is alone in the desert. I lie awake lonely as a desolate sparrow on the roof. See, he's talking about that owls don't live in the desert. You know what I mean? He's talking about being displaced. I'm like a vulture that's in a far off wilderness. I'm displaced in life. I lay awake, lonely, and solitary by myself, sparrow on the roof of his home. He lays there alone. My enemies taunt me day in. And what do you think he's doing on the roof? Probably sitting there in the sun or at night looking at the stars. My enemies taunt me. They taunt me day in and day out. And they curse at me. I eat ashes instead of bread. My tears run down into my drink because your anger, Father, is against me because your wrath, for you have rejected me and you threw me out. And this happens, bro. The Most High does this. 1 minute you'll be fine and the next minute he will do this to you. He will. You'll be down and out. You know for a fact when the Most High let you go. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he let me go for a little bit. A few days ago, he let me go. And that's why I woke up yesterday feeling so great and rejoicing. I feel so great today because I know that he's back. You know what I'm saying? Let me go for a little bit. My life is passing swiftly as the evening shadows. I am withered like grass, while you, Lord, are famous King forever. Your fame will endure to every generation. and see, your fame, what does fame mean? Knowledge of you, just knowledge of you, people knowing of who you are will endure. I mean, even when they had us thinking that Jesus was God and the only God, we was still singing songs like Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya, right? We were little. We didn't know what that meant. Nobody ever taught us who YAH was. The teachers, bro, you be in camp singing Kumbaya, and they'll never tell you who YAH is. You're like, why does it say Kumbaya, my Lord? You think they're really going to tell you because, Lord, they'd never tell you. Them devils was not telling them children, what does Kumbaya mean? Oh, it just means peace. It's just a song of peace. Oh, you know what I mean? No. What do you mean by Kumbaya, my Lord? What does that actually mean? What do you mean? Don't tell me it's just a song of peace. Who is YAH? And why is it saying YAH, my Lord? Tell us that. Why ain't it saying Jesus, my Lord? Oh, I'm get to stuttering. You feel me? Come on now. The Most High's fame will always endure into all generations. We will always just know. You feel me? We're always going to be the kind of people who name our sons Jeremiah. Jeremiah. You know what I mean? Them so-called Jews over in Israel, they're not going to name their son Jeremiah. You name that boy Jeremiah once, he'll change his own name. Little white boy, we don't want that name. We're always going to name ourselves little Malachi, Zion. We're always going to name ourselves these kind of names. Even when we didn't know who we was, we still wore the name of the Most High. Okay? Even the Puerto Ricans, they name themselves Miguel. Miguel. Al. Yeah, I know you're real familiar with that name. Names like all of those names, Joel and stuff like that. Al meaning God, Lord. I know that you will come and have mercy on Jerusalem, and now is the time to pity Jerusalem. The time that you promised to help. For every people love every stone in her walls and feel sympathy for every grain of dust in her streets. Bro, we ain't even been out there, bro. Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be beautiful to go back. It's gonna be beautiful to have our tower, our temple back in Jerusalem on the high mountain. The Most High shows me visions. You know, I keep saying, he keeps showing me this vision of this building, of this huge temple. He just keeps showing me in my mind this vision of this temple that's on top of this hill. It's on top of a hill and it's huge. He keeps showing me it. For your people love every stone. I already read that. Now let the nations and their rulers be afraid before the Most High and afraid before his glory. And these devils would say, well, why these Christians today would say, wait a minute, why would the Bible say, let the nations and their rulers tremble before the Lord? That doesn't make sense to a Christian. That don't make sense to them. Any one of these Christians, if they get a chance to meet Putin, Vladimir Putin, they'd be happy to shake his hand. Bless you, God bless you. Right? If they get a chance to go meet, these Christians got a problem with whoever this government got a problem with. You feel me? If this problem never said that they had a problem with somebody like Saddam Hussein, these Christians would have been shaking his hand, happy to meet him. But since these devils say that we got a problem with him, then they say, yeah, off with his head. And then when the troops come back, they say, thank you for your service. But then if you even so much as get mad at somebody, they'll say, vengeance is the Lord's. Calm your nerves. Pray about it. Right? But if you join the military, go to war, kill them, shoot them, and come back so I can thank you for your service, Mr. Hero. Right? Do what the government tells you to do. And we're all for you. Man, these devils, do you hear me? Religion and politics go hand in hand. Christianity and police go hand in hand. Christianity and government go hand in hand. Christianity and military go hand in hand. You know why? Because Christianity is a part of the military industrial complex. Yeah, Christianity. It's a weapon. It's a weapon of mass destruction. Christianity. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started on these devils. I put this Bible down and just go in on these monkeys. You heard? I'm telling you, it's wicked. You can't even disagree or deny that what I'm saying is true. Christians don't want the people. Christians do not want the people to stop going to war with whoever the government sends them to war with. They like it and they promote it because it gives them an opportunity to peacefully chill in their living room. They feel like you going to war is allowing me to peacefully wash my car in my driveway, cut my grass and turn my sprinklers on and sleep like a baby at night, hero. But you get into an argument with somebody. Vengeance is the Lord's. Well, why don't you tie that to them? They let the Lord go to war. Oh, that's different. Man, shut up, you damn hypocrite. You're a coward and a hypocrite and stupid, dumb, and retarded. You see what I'm saying? That's what they are. No respect for them. When they come smiling, them retarded devils out your face. They're retarded. Who cares what they got to say? Who cares what they're smiling about? What makes them happy? Get out my face. They're retarded and biased. They're on Satan's side, and they want to pull you over with them. Satan's all about dominion. Satan's all about dominion and communion. He wants to bring people together. That's why he says, come one, come all. Yes, you can come in with your breast out. Come on in. Come as you are. Yep. You can come in here with your hoodie on, with your pants sagging. Come on in. Satan, he's trying to gather everybody so everybody can be stupid and pro-government. And you know what I mean? Get out of here. Don't question nothing. You think Christians sit around and read the ingredients on their food? No, they just eat it just knowing that everything's going to be okay, dumbasses. You think they question anything about the, you know what? No, they just, I'm going to go and get it and comply because the government said it's okay, and Jesus and blah, blah, blah. Bunch of idiots. They ain't nothing but constituencies of Satan. They're demons. They're the biggest demons that you ever seen. They're pro-government. So if the government says go out, it's legal for you to go out and apprehend them. These people who didn't do it, they're going to say, okay, well, I'm going to do it. It must be godly if the government said do it. It's righteous because anything that you do that's not illegal is honest. Don't you get it? Anything in this system that you do that's not illegal, they made it legal, then you can do it and it's right in God's eyes. Okay, so you can join the military and go kill people and come back and be a Christian and even a pastor or minister because what you did was legal. You feel me? People are stupid, just so stupid, and they got it coming to them because the truth is here now. The truth is here now. Okay, for your people love every stone. I already read that. The Most High will rebuild Jerusalem and he will appear in his glory. You're going to see him. Okay? He will listen to the prayers of the destitute. That's us. For he is never too busy to heed their requests. Be righteous ones and pray to the Most High and cry out to him. Don't be so comfortable here and thinking that it's all whatever here. No, cry out to the Most High. Father, it's terrible here. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. It might not be happening to me, but our people are getting found with their organs missing. You need to come to the Father with that kind of prayer. Don't just be comfortable in your home with your little prayers and your little whatever you got going on. No, you need to pray on the behalf of somebody else. The Most High said, speak up for the poor and needy, the mute and destitute. Didn't he say that? Speak up for them. I speak for them. I pray for them. You feel me? A lot of my energy goes towards them. And a lot of your energy needs to go towards them so that we can fix our situation, not just yours, our situation as a people. The Most High is sitting here telling you that I am listening to the prayers. Okay? He says, I'm not too busy to heed your requests. I am recording this so that the future generations will also praise the Lord. He's recording this. That means that the energy that comes from you, the energy that goes out from you, is going to carry off into the future. So just as much as all of our people never forgot to do wicked, they're never going to forget to do righteous. Okay? Our people are running around here in today's day and age like Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I mean? They're running around here just like the days of Noah. Why? Because the energy of the planet is wicked. The wickedness has not been forgotten. You see what I'm saying? What the Most High is going to ensure that our prayers and our righteousness, that energy will carry on and not be forgotten into the future generations. For all that has to, we will praise the Lord for all that has to be done. All that has to be done. We will come to the Lord for all that has to be done. That means that we must pray for the destruction of our enemies. The Most High got mad at us when he liberated us out of Egypt and we stayed in those tents. He said, you murmured in those tents. That means you ran your mouth in them tents. And he said, the same way you do today, to this very day, he said, instead of praying to me to destroy your enemies who are after you, to persecute you, pursuing you. Okay, so we must pray to the Most High for all that needs to be done. And a people that shall be created shall praise the Lord. A people that shall be created will praise the Lord. What does he mean? He's talking about the future generations. He's talking about our energy and prayers is what it's going to take to create the future generations that will praise the Lord. Okay, we have to cut off this generational curses. We have to cut it right here. It has to stop with us. This lineage of generational madness has to stop right here with us. We have to teach our children to stop trusting our enemies. We have to teach our children to actively say, no, I don't have any idols. We have to actively teach our children to stay off the freaking internet, man. We have to teach our children. We have to take the television away. Take them wicked books. You think just because it's a book, it's good. Most of these books are wicked, bro. Most of these libraries, wicked. You know what I mean? We have to put the law, statutes, commandments on our children's hearts. We have to have our children praying daily, day in and day out, all throughout the day, to the Most High. Okay? Once you establish a connection with the Most High, there ain't nothing these devils can possibly do. Okay? Tell them that the Most High looked down from his temple in heaven. You hear that? And he heard the groans of his people who were in slavery. They were the children of death, and the Most High released them so that multitudes would stream to the temple in Jerusalem and praise him. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming from slavery, and we're going over to Jerusalem, and we're going to praise the Most High over there. Yo, bro, listen. Listen. When this happens, it's going to be like letting a raging bull out of its cage. Do you know how bad we want to go back to Jerusalem, bro? Sit here praising the Most High, living in some devil's house, paying him $900, $800 to stay in it when we only make $300 a week. You know what I'm saying? We're praising the Most High, praying to the Most High, trying to remain righteous in this wicked world. All of the churches are just nothing but synagogues of Satan, lying to people and taking their money that they don't got. It's like playing the lotto. I got to take this money to the church. That's your last $10. Yeah, I know. But it's a gamble. Maybe I'll get it back 7 times fold. Well, what makes you think you're going to happen? I was listening to people's testimonies, and everybody's testimony, they all got rich. Everybody's testimony, they all didn't have a car. Now they got one. They didn't have a job, and now they own their own business. I got to gamble this last $10. Playing us. You heard? Playing us. Playing us. Playing us. These Christians playing us. Listen. Listen. We are the children of slavery. We are the children of death. You can't look at Chinese people and say that about them. We are the children of death. We're the children of death and destruction. We're the children of brains getting blown out, bloody murder, shotgun shells, bullets flying, cats getting pilled. Every weekend, every weekend, it's a bloodbath in Chicago, in Philly, in Baltimore, in Compton, New Orleans. It's a bloodbath. We are the children of death. You can't say that about nobody else. And we're doing it to each other. You can't look over in England. You can't look over in Jerusalem, them people claiming to be us, and they can say that they're the children of death. No, that's not them. They might make up a story that Hitler did this and Hitler did that. Man, shut up. The scriptures say way more. It gives way more of a description of who we are. It said, father be against son. It said, son against, it'd be wickedness in the household. It'd be, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. And that's us. And they're raising us, training us to be that way. Dwayne Wade putting his son on display for we can see it and demonstrate what they're showing us. Why? Because Dwayne Wade and his wife, Gabrielle Union, they're nothing but agents come together. They don't really like and love each other. They're just agents come together. Both of them alone have millions of fans. Millions of people love Dwayne Wade and love Gabrielle Union. And so when they come together in unity and make a child, you're automatically going to love their child. Millions of people. And they start to put the little sodomite out there for us to follow suit and demonstrate What they tell us is okay and it's good and it's loving. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to play us. They're trying to play us. Them goddamn so-called Jews over there can't say that anybody ever done this to them and is trying to do this to them. They can't say that. And that's just one thing that I just named. I ain't got to get into it. I ain't got to talk about it. They're clowns. They're not us. But they've been lied to. There's a scripture for them in the Bible, and you know what it is? Surely our fathers have inherited lies. Okay? Surely our fathers have inherited lies is what the nations are going to say when the truth comes out. And it's here. And they're already over there thinking that. That's why these Jewish, they subscribe to my channel. It tells me who subscribes to my channel. I can see you. You subscribe and I see you. They watch me. The people over in Israel watch me. My name's Israel, so they must have been typing Israel something and seeing Israel Free Nation come up. Now, one of them who was just watching left. I just seen the number go down. Go ahead. As a matter of fact, I don't give a flying shit if everybody in here leaves. It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. The people who are meant to watch these videos will. And the people who are not, are not. I don't get paid from this. I don't get paid for this. My channel's not monetized, never will be. I would never give the devil an opportunity to come and make a cameo right in the middle of my video and promote wickedness for some money. Well, if you monetize, you're going to have commercials, but you're going to get paid. No, you would never pay me to come in and try to entice my people with wickedness right in the middle of my video. That's like being on stage. That's like being in church at the podium, speaking to your people. And then, oh, it's 1 o'clock. I got to stop and let the devils come out here and promote homosexuality to you for 5 seconds. And then pass me the mic back again. And I get paid like that. No. How do you think the Most High would feel? He would say, you ain't nothing but a clown for doing that. You're a clown. You know what I'm saying? And all of these people, Hebrew Israelites who got monetized channels with commercials, ain't nothing but clowns. 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 They're letting the devil have a cameo in each video. In every video that they do, the devil comes in and he does his little... Anyway. So when the Most High releases us, we are going to literally slingshot towards Jerusalem. It says we're going to, multitudes of us are going to stream into Jerusalem, into the temple, and praise the Most High, coming from bondage. Bro, Jerusalem, here we come. And his praises were sung throughout the city, and many rulers throughout the earth came and worshiped the Most High in Jerusalem also. The Most High has cut me down in the middle of life, shortening my days. But I cried to him, O God, you live forever and forever. Don't let me die halfway through my years. In the ages of in the past, you laid the foundations of the earth, and you made the heavens with your hands. They shall perish, but you go on forever. They will grow old like worn out clothing, and you will change them like a man putting on a new shirt and throwing away the old one. But you yourself never grow old. You are forever, and your years never end. Listen, do you hear this? Do you hear? This is talking about the Most High, the God of Israel, the Creator. Okay? This is not talking about Jesus. This is not. He is right now giving praise to the Most High. Okay? When you give praises to the Most High, you give all praise to the Most High. You don't give some to him and then some to some other dude. All praises. That's why we say all praises to the Most High, God of Israel. You know why? Because you can't go wrong giving all praises to him and leaving Jesus out. You don't have to give praises to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? We give praises to the Most High, the Creator, the one who was here, the one who will be here, the one who always was and always will be. You can't give that credit to Jesus. You are forever and your years never end, but our families will continue generations after generations and will be preserved by your protection, Father. Okay? So this is telling you that this is what he's saying here telling you. He's saying that while they are trying to kill us and annihilate us, he just He just made mention that we are in slavery, and yes, we are in bondage. But while they are trying to kill us and annihilate us completely, our generations will be preserved throughout generations because of the Most High protection. Whose protection? The one who he just said that you are forever and your years never end. You are from the beginning and you will always be. He's saying that that is who is going to protect us throughout generations upon generations. Is that Jesus? Is that Jesus? No, it's not. So they're the Masons and the people who you can't trust are shoving Jesus down your throat. Why don't people get that? I don't understand. The Masons, the ones who you cannot trust, your enemy, the ones who work for the synagogue of Satan, the ones who erected all of these churches, they ain't nothing but the synagogue of Satan. They're ramming Jesus down all of our throats, and it has a good kind of ring to it. The song's got a good jingle to it. Okay, all of it has a good feel to it. All of the people who love watching Tyler Perry, these are Christians, and they all got a good homey kind of feeling to them. They're wicked. They have the spirit. They have the spirit of Christianity on them. You hear me? There is a spirit of Christianity, and these people have it on them. You hear me? These are the same kind of people who love cookouts. These are the same kind of people who say bless you. These are the same kind of people who celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving. They have the best Thanksgivings. They do the best prayers on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? They have the best family gatherings. These are the people who have the best family reunions. They just seem so loving and family oriented. They're wicked. Don't you get that? There is a energy. People forgot about witchcraft and sorcery. There is a energy that goes throughout the land. Okay? And most people are on that frequency. Period. Period. I don't feel no kind of way saying that Jesus is not my God, because he ain't. He's not my God. This dude, David just now sat here and gave all praise to the Most High God of Israel, the one who preserves our generations, even though we are in bondage and slavery, dealing with the worst of the worst. The Most High keeps us going. They try to annihilate and kill us. And you know that just as well as he knows that. It's in the scriptures that they try to kill us. But the Most High's loving kindness, he has a plan for us. He just now said that I have a plan for the future generations. Ain't that what he said? He said the destitute. Here it is right here. He said the Most High will listen to the prayers of the destitute. Okay? Or the poor destitute. Destitute means that you don't got much. The Most High will listen to the prayers of the destitute, for he is never too busy to heed their request. He says, I'm recording I am recording your prayers and the energy. I'm recording it. So that I'm recording the righteousness of the destitute, so that the future generations, for them, so that they can praise the Lord for all that has to be done. What must be done? Our enemies must be destroyed. Our enemies must be annihilated. The truth must prevail over the lies. The truth must become stronger than the lie. Okay? You hear me? And a people that shall be created, this is the future generations. People that shall be created shall praise the Lord. He's sitting here telling you that our prayers do that. Our prayers, the energy, our prayers keep righteousness going throughout the years in the future when we're no longer here anymore. It's our prayers that keep the children in the future praising the Most High as they should. How many people actually pray to the Most High thinking about the future generations with them in mind? A lot of people don't do it. A lot of people think about themselves and their children. But a lot of people do not think about the future generations. They're not really concerned with that. You are forever, and your years never end. But our families will continue generation after generation. We will be preserved by your protection. Okay? So we ain't going nowhere. Devils, you can stop trying. We ain't going nowhere. You might be able to kill 1 or 2 or 3 or a couple hundred or whatever, but You got us to deal with by the millions. You have us to deal with. There will always be a remnant. Even if you kill all of us and one survives or two survives, you didn't kill us all. You're not ever going to be able to kill us all. It ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? And you can never shut us all up. We're always going to speak truth. Okay? The truth is here now, and it's here to set us free, and it shall, and it will, and it's right now. The process has already begun. It's already begun, y'all. Trust me, I know. You already know. You know, because the people in the hood, we go from being gangsters to being people who can read the scriptures, the whole book, and get it and come out with major understanding. We can just read this book and come out like a Dr. Seuss book and just get it and just understand it and know exactly who and what this is talking about for the most part. And the things that we don't, we'll pray about it. And we'll get the answer later. You know what I mean? When we were just getting drunk 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Trying to be hard. We wanted to be gangster. Now them days are over. We actually want to be righteous. We really don't want confrontation and problems and issues. We want peace. We want to please the Most High. We want him to be happy with us. We want the Most High to be happy with our actions. We want him to be happy with our thoughts. We want our prayer to be heard. You know what I'm saying? We want these devils to back up off of us. We want our people to wake up to the truth and stop being afraid, thinking that you have to just send your children to be lied to and manipulated, used and abused by these devils in these so-called schools. We want our people to realize that back in the freaking 50s and 60s, them devils didn't want to teach us. They didn't want to teach us. But Satan had a plan. And he said, no. Teach them. This is how you can conquer them. You don't want to teach them because you don't like them and you hate them. But what you don't understand is that if you do teach them, then you can conquer them. Because you can teach them self-hate. And now you don't actually have to really hate them. You don't have to actively hate them anymore. You can just teach them to hate themselves. And they'll show you. They'll show you that they hate themselves as they get older. You can watch them. You can sit back and watch. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they did to us. That's exactly what they did to us. And now here you are thinking that when you have a child, you got to go to them. You got to call them up. You got to go and do routine checkups with them. They hate you. No, you don't. And if you love your child, you will never go to them. It's none of their business, nothing. Anything that has to do with their child is none of their stank business. It's none of their stank business at all. And I mean none. You hear me? None. Oh, you gotta take them to school so you get an education and earn money. So for the price of money, you're gonna let them learn lies. And let somebody play hangman with them and destroy them slowly but surely. Wake up. The truth is here. The Most High said, fear not. Love shall overpower fear. Your love shall overpower fear. Love shall overpower fear. If I don't trust you and you have proven to be wicked, I wouldn't even send my cat with you, let alone my child or my grandmother. You feel me? If you have proven to be wicked and hate us and not care about us, and you have proved to be a liar time after time again, and you have proved to be a murderer, anybody that comes out and try to speak truth to our people with love and compassion for our people, you have proved to be a murderer by shooting them down, killing them, manipulating a situation for harm to be done to this person. From Malcolm X to Bob Marley, many, many, many more in between. You have proved who you are and how you get down. If I care anything that I care about, I wouldn't put in the hands of no monkey. I'll keep them in my care. Anybody who I care and love, I would use the wisdom and the love and compassion that the Most High gave me and the truth that he gave me, and I'll give them what they need before I send them to a devil or somebody who has been proven themselves to be a devil or a part of a devil. You feel me? Bro, I can't care about a turtle and put it in the hands of some smiling devil. Now, I wouldn't do it. Then that means I don't care about it. Because I don't got faith in no monkey or faith. Just have some faith. Hell no. I have no faith in no monkey. I have faith in the Most High. That he'll help me care for it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I do care for it and it comes out better, that's another thing for me to thank the Most High for. Thank you, Father. The Most High put you to the test. Oh, he'll put you to the test. I got a broken finger right now. Look at it. You see that? It don't bend. Look at it. Look. It don't bend right there. It's broke and the knuckle is broke. Look at it. It's broke in two places. It's broke at the knuckle and it's broke at this joint. And this pinky is broke too. This pinky is broke. It's all broke up. You think I'm going to go to the hospital? You think I'm going to go to the doctors? It ain't happening. Look at it. If I sit on a book, look how it sits up. You think I'm going to the doctors? You think I'm going to let these... Yeah, you must be crazy. You must be crazy. You think I'm going into that death trap. Let me take it easy. Let me take it easy. My bad. Let me take it easy. Because they just put me in... I just remembered. I can't just talk. Because they just got me for giving so-called false medical information on my other channel. That's the only reason why I'm on this one. They shadow banned the mess out of this channel. I don't come on this channel no more because they shadow banned the mess out of it. You know what I mean? But no, I'm not going to no devil. No, I'm not going to no devil. Them days are over. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? You don't come to us to let us teach you. So we're going to do this and that to you. Just sign here. Listen to me. Let me pause this music. Listen to me, y'all. You don't come to us. You don't come to us to teach you. And you don't send your loved ones to us to teach you. We're going to punish you. Here, grab this pen and sign there, and there. That's not admitting that you're guilty. That's just, man, shut up. See, we need to learn to be like that. You feel me? We give consent to these monkeys. Hey, here, we're going to punish you because you don't trust us and you didn't do this. Sign here, here, and there. Shut up. That's what you got to remember. That's what you got to remember. It's a choice. You make choices. Yes, they try to scare you. That's why the Most High said, fear not. Yeah, the monkey's mad. Yeah, he's making his voice deep. Yeah, he got a gun. Yeah, but he's more scared than you. That's what you don't understand. He's more scared than you. That's why he's bothering you. That's why he's stalking us. That's why they watch us. That's why they shadow ban us. That's why they remove our channels. That's why they lie and say that we're speaking hate speech when we're just speaking truth. You know what I'm saying? They're scared of us. I'm scared of them. What are you scared of them for? We don't have to create a gun. We don't have to create a submarine or an airplane or a fighter jet or a missile or a bullet or we don't have to direct energy weapons. We don't have to create none of that crap. Listen, they created all of that crap to try to and psychological schools and you already know the thing that they don't want me to speak in. You know what I'm saying? All of that to try to defeat the truth. False narratives, psychological warfare. They create all of this as if bombs wasn't enough. Bombs is not enough to defeat the truth. Bombs are not enough. They need lies, manipulation. They need smiles. They weaponized everything. They even weaponized a smile. They made everything a weapon, y'all. Everything. Everything. They got little children all over the world right now eating poisonous apples. You know what I'm saying? Eating pizzas, thinking that they love it, not knowing that their health is deteriorating with every single bite. You know? Every lollipop, every sip of juice, every candy bar, every scoop of ice cream and cake and chips and all that crap. It's death and destruction with every single bite. And when we come out speaking some truth to our people, they attack us. You know? This is just the beginning of truth. This is just the beginning stages. You ain't seen nothing yet. People be like, yo, you're anointed, brother. You're wise. Thank you. But you ain't seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I was just a nigga 3 years ago. I was just a nigga. You feel me? This is just the beginning, and these devils are already panicking and scared. They're already out here. They're already out here on the internet, on Facebook, changing the terms and conditions on Facebook. changing the terms and conditions on YouTube and making you accept it, the new terms and conditions. It's all a way to try to shut us up. They're already bringing in new laws for the satanic land. New laws. Yeah, they're grooming the children. They're grooming the children to offer the parents up for persecution like the Bible told you they would. Grooming the children in schools. You don't see it happening? It's happening in school. You don't even know. You don't even know. Your child is in school. They got the cop showing up to the school. The cop is in school, bro, talking to your children. The teacher's right there with them. This satanic system has one-on-one time with your child. See what I'm saying? And then you wonder how they're going to offer the parents up for persecution. They're gaining your child's trust. They're smiling at them. Normally, your child would be like, ugh. If some damn dude with a wig on and his face all painted up, your child would look at it like, ew. The baby wouldn't go to that devil. The baby would be like, because the baby goes off vibrations. But then they train your child to eat lower vibrational things, and then they lie to your child, and then they come into their mind, psychological warfare on the child, and then slowly they groom the child into accepting these types of things over time. See what I'm saying? They're literally grooming us. They're grooming the children to be constituencies, their own constituencies. And if they have a righteous parent, they're going to offer them up for persecution, period. See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. They're giving everybody rights. This system is giving everybody rights. The gay dude has rights. He has a right to come in Walmart with his butt cheeks out. You can't say nothing. Do you hear me? Well, I'm in here with my children, so what? He has a right. See what I'm saying? The age of consent for children. Every year, I don't know if y'all see it, every few years, the age of consent for children is getting lower and lower and lower. They're bringing in pedophilia. That means that the child's going to have a right to be with that man because the law says so, the government says so, the cops say so. See what I'm saying? The judge says so. Who gives a damn what you think, Dad? I can legally be with him. See, children are already getting their asses whipped for trying to be too grown in this day and age. The government is annihilating the parents' ruling. The government is coming into the home and saying, no, this child, through TV and through what we teach them, we're teaching them to want to be this way, and they're going to be able to do it. And if you try to stop them, you can go to jail or get a fine. The scriptures told you the children are going to offer the parents up for persecution. Yeah, they're lowering the age of consent and nobody gives a damn. They do it every other year. And nobody gives a damn. Life goes on, right? Nobody got shit to say. Yeah, nobody has nothing to say. It rings a bell, doesn't it? Lower the age of consent. They keep doing it. You got millionaires out there who are petitioning for it. I repeat. You have multi-millionaires all over the world, all over America, who are petitioning. They actually put their vote in. They're petitioning to lower the age of consent. Why the hell would you be so concerned, Mr. Man? You're a man. You're grown. You're a grown woman, grown ladies, grown men and women. Why are y'all so concerned with lowering the age of consent and putting in your bid? Because your children is on the menu. Our children is on the menu. They want to have at it. It's like a feast. They're like a lion. They're like a lion. Just can't wait for the cage to open up so they can have at it. They're like, yeah, we're going to do it. Don't worry. Hold on. We're going to get there. We're not done psychologically mind warping them. We already brought the trainees in. You know what I mean? We already brought the gay. We already brought the sodomite teachers in. We brought the sodomite. We took the clown out of the school and we replaced it with a drag queen. We did it overnight. And nobody even complained. Nobody said anything. We took the clown out with the white face, with the red around the mouth. And we put the trainee in with the white face, with the red lipstick. And nobody seems to say anything. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're almost done. Then we're going to open the gates and y'all can have at these people's children. Man, I went from having a good day to having a bad day. Now I feel like screaming. Because my spirit inside is screaming. Because I'm mad. And I'm sad. And this makes me want to cry. It makes me mad because nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. Everybody just goes along with it and thinks this everything's gonna be okay. This too shall pass. It's gonna be all right. It ain't gonna happen to me. It might happen to them, but not me. You don't understand. Sodom and Gomorrah, you don't get a place like Sodom and Gomorrah overnight. It happens through slow, it happens through grooming. It happens through the things that people accept slowly. It gets dripped in slowly. Sodom and Gomorrah does not happen overnight. The days of Noah don't happen overnight. It's the things that you accept. It gets groomed in real slowly. You know? You know that we're here. When you honestly, you know that the police are wicked. You know that the police are wicked. They are wicked. You know that the police are a gang. And they're wicked. They only get along with you when you're a constituent of the government. When you're a constituent, when you know what I mean? When their political views are, when you can wear it, it's a spirit. If you wear the spirit that this, it's a spirit, man. I don't know if y'all understand. You gotta understand that it's a spirit that you wear. If you wear the spirit of pro-government, pro-religion, then they'll leave you alone. They will be your friend. They will like you. You know what I mean? You got to understand these military dudes, these cops, and these lawyers, and these judges, and even these pastors and Christians. They all have the same energy. The teachers, the principals, businessmen, your landlord. They all have the same energy. The people who like watching Tyler Perry. All of these people they all have the same energy. They're all cut from the same cloth. They all have the same spirit on them. You hear me? The same spirit on them. These are the ones that don't got to worry about getting pulled over, their car impounded, eviction notice, this kind of stuff like that. They're pro-system. They're pro-religion, pro-government. You feel me? The Most High's plan is to overthrow this government. So whatever punk-ass cop, excuse my language, who thinks that he is blessed and he's doing a good deed, he's a hero. He's doing a good deed. The people of the community love me. I'm good. I'm this. I'm that. When anywhere I go with my uniform on, people tell me thank you for my service. I even get free food and free coffee and free donuts and free this and that. You know what I'm saying? And I get gifts from nigga. So what? So what? That's what Caesar's going to do because you're one of his agents, dummy. And that's what these people are going to do because they're people of Sodom and Gomorrah. This is their people. They're people in the land of Noah, in the world of Noah. They're pro-system. They're all for you with your monkey butt. It's over for you. Does that mean I'm going to come and do something? I'm telling you that the Most High's plans are to destroy this system. As soon as our people get right, this is the land of this is the captivity of the Most High's people. And you ain't nothing. If you're a cop or you're a military dude, you ain't nothing but an agent protecting Satan's system. That's all you are. You're just upholding it and protecting it and keeping the Most High's people slave in bondage and making sure that Satan's laws, constitution, and amendments are obeyed and that nobody breaks them. See, but the Most High wants us keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. See, he wants us to uphold them. And as soon as we do, your ass is out of here. See, that's what they're here. These devils are law enforcement. Of the Most High's law? No. Satan's law in the land of our captivity. And as soon as we get right and come back to the Most High, your laws and your system that you've been upholding are out of here. Yeah. And the Most High is going to send fire. He's going to send flames, brimstone. He's going to send hell balls this size. Yeah, he's going to send strong wind on your monkey ass. Yeah, and the wicked people are going to be sitting there praying to Jesus for it to stop, and it ain't going to work. Because it's going to be the Most High doing it. Don't nothing happen by accident, fool. Don't nothing happen by accident. Yeah, they don't like that. People leaving. I don't care. I know what I'm talking about, dummy. Read the scriptures to show thyself approved. I read the scriptures. I ain't just saying this because that's what I think. I'm saying this because it's what I know. Yeah, you don't like my energy? This is the energy that we need in this day and age. I'm happy. I woke up happy, and I still am happy. And I'm happy to sit here and know the truth. I'm thankful for the Most High that I know it, that I have it. I embody it. I'm not just repeating something that I heard somebody saying. You know I ain't. It's coming from the heart. It's the truth. This comes from the universe. This is the energy of the planet, and this is what it's saying. It's saying your time is up, devils. It's saying that our people need to come home to the law, statutes, commandments, study it, learn it, put it on your children's heart, wear it on your heart, wear it as a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to cut your locks off because you want to work for some devil's business. You ain't got to hide your locks because you want to go and pay some monkey to stay in his house. Forget him. If he denies you, then let him deny you. If you want to wear your Hebrew Israelite garments, if you want to wear if you want to wear your stuff, do it. And if they deny you because of that, so what? The Most High is with you. He knows what's going on. You know what I mean? But there's a time. I'm not going to say, but there's a time. There's a time. There's a time for you to put on. There's a time for you to blend in. There's always going to be a time for you to blend in. You know what I mean? If you just want to go out into the world and just do what you got to do, you want to go incognito, go out there, do what you got to do and come back, I don't blame you. You know why? Because this is Sodom and Gomorrah, bro. I should show you the jacket that I be wearing out there. It's a jacket. It has a business logo on it. It has some business stuff on it. And when I go out there, hold on, I go like this. I'll put that on, and I'll have these on. And then I'll have that business jacket on. And you know what it does? It gets these devils up off me. Because they honestly think that I'm a part of their system. Somebody who's when I do that, I look like a college boy or something like that. And I look like somebody who upholds their system and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it just makes a total difference than when I'm like this with my locks hanging. The energy that they give me is totally different. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make a video about that too. Because sometimes you do have to be like that. This place is crazy. These demons are crazy out of their minds. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, bro. You feel me? These people are crazy. And this is what you know. I'm not telling you nothing that you don't already know. Because when you go to a job, to get a job, when you go to the interview, you put on the kind of clothes that you know they want you to wear. Like you're trying to attract. You know what I mean? I know you like when you go to an interview, you put on the kind of clothes that they want to see you wearing. You know what I'm saying? And when you go to a club, you put on the kind of clothes to attract the kind of person that you want to attract. You know, that's just how it is. That's how it is. So now this is what you do. You put on the certain kind of gear. When you go out to the store or something, you put on the kind of gear that these devils would want to see you wearing so that you can go incognito. Leave you alone. Make these white people feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Make these niggas get up out of your face. I hope this is making sense to you, but this is just how it is. When you go fishing, you know what to wear fishing. You know what to wear in certain places. You know what I'm saying? I go light on my feet, put on certain kind of gear. You know what I'm saying? Mind my business. That's how you got to do. And you know that. You do know that. You know that. There's a certain kind of way to carry yourself. You go to jail, there's a certain way to carry yourself. You go to church, certain way to carry yourself. You go out to eat, certain way to carry yourself. If I was to put you in Sodom and Gomorrah, if I was to take you who you are right here, boom, and put you in Sodom and Gomorrah, you're a computer. So you know what you're going to do as the computer that you are? You're going to scan the land. If I put you in Sodom and Gomorrah, you're going to look and scan the land. You're going to look at the people. You're going to look at what they're wearing. Automatically, you're going to look at what you eat. You think that it's just because you're curious. It's not because you're curious. It's because you're a computer. This is what computers do. You download. You upload. You know what I mean? This is what you do. You're a computer. You don't just go and just start walking. I don't just sit you there and you just automatically just start walking. A retarded person would, but you're not retarded. A retarded person is not really a retarded person. It's just a non-functioning computer. A retarded person is a person who's a damaged computer. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, and they don't have no interest. Nobody has no interest in helping that computer to get back functioning correctly again, because look at what they eat. How can you have a retarded person eating pizza, drinking soda, beer? giving them candy, chewing gum, and you know what I mean, smoking cigarettes. You don't care about that person because you can get that. You can do what you got to do to help that computer get functioning. You know what I mean? But anyway, if I set you in Sodom and Gomorrah, you're not just going to just start walking and talking and communicating. No, you're going to stand off. If anything, you're going to back away and look and watch from a standpoint where they can't see you. And you're going to look and watch. What are they saying? What are they talking about? You know what I mean? And then you know what you're going to do? You're going to adapt to the energy. You're going to adapt to what you see. You're going to try to come to these people's frequency. You're going to. I know that for a fact. Because you ain't going to go on no damn lion's den and just walk up in there. If I put you in the lion's den, you ain't just going to walk up in there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to act and be accordingly. Right? And so that's what you need to do. You're in the lion's den. Right now we're in the lion's den. This place is Sodom and Gomorrah. It is Sodom and Gomorrah. You got to do what you got to do. You feel me? You need to just go. You just need to walk a straight path. It's like there's a tornado right there. There's a cop right there. There's an earthquake right there. It's fire and brimstone right there. There's people shooting at each other right there. But you got to get over there. There's all that going on in the middle between where you are and where you need to get to. You're not going to walk up to the tornado and look at it, though, are you? You see it for what it is, and you keep walking. Take the Most High with you into these places. Mind your business. You feel me? And just walk. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. But sometimes I be feeling bold. Sometimes the Most High be having me feeling bold. And I be like, man, I wish I did have a shirt that says Africa on it real big or Jerusalem. You know what I mean? Some days I ain't going to front. Some days I be wanting to go incognito. But then some days I'll be on the internet ready to buy a shirt that says Jerusalem or Tribe of Judah with a lion on it real big. Sometimes I be wanting them shirts. And I'll be like, today's my day. Because, you know what I'm saying? Just my energy. My energy be way up there. And I just be like, I ain't hiding nothing. And it be like that. Landlord come. Remember how the landlord used to come through? And I would just go in the house. I would see him come and go in the house. I did that for like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't like him. And his energy, he would talk to me in a condescending kind of way. Make sure that you do this. And, you know what I mean? And I just go in the house. Then after a while, man, I'd be out there next to that tree doing pull-ups. And then he started getting afraid. I see him coming. I'd be out there working out, doing pull-ups. I'd be on number like 15. Keep going. 25. He ain't never seen nobody doing that before. And I just keep going. I feel him staring at me. He's watching me. And I don't stop. Then I hang from the tree and just start doing sit-ups. He see me. And I just don't care. You know what I mean? I got my head wrap on and I don't care. And I just be who I am. And I just am who I am. And it is what it is. You ain't gotta like it. You know? It is what it is. Imagine hiding who you are. Terrible, ain't it? Imagine hiding who you are. Imagine being white, right? Imagine, okay, like me being who I am. I grew up in the house with sisters, black, so-called a slave here. I grew up in the house with sisters, with a mom. I had girlfriends in my life. And you know what? Let me tell you something. When my sisters get on the phone, they go like this. You always got to act like you're unsure. Is like one of the best words that you use when you're on the phone with white people, professionals. You can say because you're not allowed to be too sure. You always got to act, you know what I mean? Hi, you got to say, That's a curse. I'm already telling you right now that that's a spell and a curse. Hi, yes, I was calling, you know, my sister doesn't use the word yes. See what I'm saying? My sister don't use the word yes. She don't say, every 2 seconds. And that tone of voice, that's not her own. She sounds like, I know that tone. Because I had a white teacher before. She sounds like that. The white woman sounds like that. Not my sister. You get where I'm going with this? Now, imagine seeing your mom do the same thing when she goes to the phone. And then when y'all go to the bank, because my mom used to take me to the bank and stuff like that with her. And she comes up and she's like, yes, I would like to cash this, but I have a question. And you're watching your own mom sounding exactly like the white woman that she's talking to. And it's like, you're young and you're seeing this shit. I never did it in my life. I could never bring myself to do it because I never liked it and I never understood it. You know what I mean? My dad was Mr. Mean Macho Man. He was mean. He was the mean man. He was the meanest man I ever known. I loved him and I cared about him, but he was mean as shit, you feel me? But when we go around white people, he's nice. And he's nice to them. And he's the nicest guy that they probably ever saw all day. But to us, this nigga's mean. You know what I mean? And I never could really understand that. And it's crazy because I do scenarios in my mind and I say, what if white people was what if it changed? What if white people was living in a black world, captivated by black people who are telling them that you're no longer in slavery, you're free, there's nothing going on, everything's all right. Yeah, we killed Malcolm X. Yeah, we killed these people. Yeah, we whatever, but it's over now. But when the when the white person goes to the bank, it's gonna be black workers there giving you your money. You gotta come to us for your money. We cut you your check, and you gotta come cash the check with us, because it's black bank tellers, and you already know without question that the person who owns the bank is black too, right? And then if that's not enough, when you get your money, it's a black dude on the money, a black guy on the money with an afro, right? Think about it. So then the white lady with her little white children, when she goes to the bank, she says, yo, I'm here to cash my check. And the little child is looking at her mom. You feel me? Or like Shanquisha, or she's talking like she's changing. The white lady is changing her proper voice. Hi, how are you? She's changing it to sound like Shanquisha and them. Hey, how you doing? I'm here to cash my check. And I just want to see. But I got a question now. And then when she leaves back with her little child, she's like, I'm here, get in the car, and go back to her regular voice. What do you think that's doing to the little girl who sees her mom doing that? What does it say to the little girl? You know what it does, right? It's psychological warfare. That says to the little girl that, wow, these people are our bosses because I see my mom try to be like these people. It's never said. No one says anything. It just goes unsaid. It gets swept under the rug. Nobody ever mentions it. It's just something that fucking happens. Excuse my language. It's something that happens. And it's so normal that I'm the only one talking about it for real, for real. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I'm the only one you probably ever heard put it into perspective like this. It's so crazy. It's so wild, isn't it? Think about that. That's wild. And then all of the white girls in the house, the little white boy, he got sisters. Whenever his sisters get on the phone, they naturally, and no one has a problem with it. The sisters naturally go, they get on the phone and they with the business. Because all businesses are owned by black people. So they get on the phone with the business people and they say, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I would like to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to sound like Shanquisha. And then they hang up the phone and they go back talking normal again. The little white boy he sees it and nobody says anything. I'm that little boy. I'm the little boy that seen it. I'm the little boy that watched this shit happen, bro. I'm the little boy that seen it. And said, why the hell ain't the whole world questioning this? How come nobody has nothing to say? Wait a minute. How's this normal? Why is it normal? Don't make sense to me. And then white people know that we do it too. It ain't only me who notices it. Yeah, the wool might have been poured over our eyes, but it wasn't poured over them white folks. They see it. I'll tell you like that. They see it. They know damn well because they know how we talk. They see it. They listen to our music. They see our interviews with our rappers and they know how we talk. You know what I mean? And so when we get on the phone with them, like, hi, I would like to just order, or we go to the place to order food. Can I get that lady don't talk like that. And you know she don't. She'll be cussing somebody out as soon as she leaves here. She'll be on the phone with one of her people saying, hello? Who's this? Put your mom on the phone. Why are you even answering the phone anyway? We get on the phone with them. You feel me? Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. That kind of shit turns my world upside down. That kind of stuff makes me think, man. It don't make you think? Is anybody saying anything in here? Any number of old comments? Nobody, no, yeah. It probably really don't mean much to you. It means everything to me, bro. It means everything to me. You gotta think about that. What does it do? Think about that. Is it true? Or am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? No, I ain't lying. Imagine being a man, right? A man, and you have a woman, right? A white man, and you got a white woman. And wherever y'all go, she puts on this facade. She just naturally has to do it, bro. She just fucking does it. She just, how you doing? Let me get an order. Let me get a number 2. A number 2. You want something? You know what I mean? She just does that. And then y'all eat. and nobody says shit. She just does it. Y'all order y'all food, y'all eat it, y'all get in the car, y'all go home, and it's like it never even happened. It never even comes up. Feel me? Well, that's how it is for us. If you're white and you're watching this, I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know this is why the truth is setting us free. This is why you know for a fact that the truth is setting us free. Because this is what goes on through the mind of somebody who sees it. Internet messing up. I'm telling you what it looks like. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you what I see, and I'm telling you what it looks like. See? And I'm telling you that this is the reason why when I pray to the Most High, He hears me. No, I'm not bragging. It's because when I pray to Him, it's a genuine prayer. It's a genuine prayer. The Most High will listen to the prayers of the destitute, for He is never too busy to heed their request. Father, take this away from us, please. This is crazy. Father, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. Yeah, I used to say stuff like to my girlfriend. I'd be like, yo, why do you put on that white tone and say like you're not sure of what you want? Like, me being awoke, I'm basically starting an argument because she's under a spell and she's not awoke from the spell yet. She doesn't see it the way that I see it. She grew up seeing her mom do it too. She grew up seeing her sisters do it too and her grandmom do it too. So when I say this kind of to her, I'm starting an argument. She has not awoken from the spell, and I didn't even pray for her to wake up from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting. You see what I'm saying? But it's trouble. It's troubling. It's troubling. It's troubling. That's why you would never get me like, I would like to. You're never going to get me doing it. But I can promise you that these white folks, no, I'm not being racist. I'm speaking the truth. I can promise you that these white folks know for a fact that these black girls are trying to sound like them when they get on the phone with them. In any business establishment or whenever they get on the phone, they know for a fact that these black girls are doing it. If I know it, then I know they know. Then I know they know it. You know what I'm saying? And it's terrible. And I can't stand it. You know? What did this dude say in these comments? He said, you're making music right now. Telling the truth, brother. Yeah, I'm making music right now. I see what you're saying. That I'm just making music, speaking the truth. Thank you, family. I appreciate that. Thank you. And if you're still in here, sorry it took me so long to get to your comment. I have to go take care of my mom, brother. Have a nice day. All right, I hope everything's good with your mom, fam. You have a good day too, man. I appreciate you. Be blessed. You too, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you just came in here, my other channel, Israel Free Nation 3, is in it's in YouTube jail or whatever. I can't post for a week. But go over there and do me a favor and subscribe at Israel Free Nation 3. Okay? They're coming for that channel, but they're coming for this one too. So go over there and subscribe. I'm about to get out of here, man. Keep your faith in the Most High. We're about to be liberated up out of here. Okay? It's worse than what you think, but it's better than what you think. Meaning that what I just said is actual. It's actual truth about us. Psychological warfare. It's a mug, you know what I mean? But I think that as a people, you tend to it's like a cat. It's like a cat when it comes purring up around you when it wants something. And then it brushes up against your legs when it wants something. It probably don't really want to have to do that because it don't want to have to come to you for what it wants. And I mean, you know what I mean? If you can give the cat a choice, you can either come meowing and purring up around this person's leg for what you want from them, or you can just go straight to what you want from them and get it on your own and cut them out of the picture. Which do you choose? The cat would say, well, I'd rather just have it and just have it for myself instead of doing all that. Makes sense. Well, makes sense. So meaning that we're basically kind of like animals, right? Because we're coming sniffing up to somebody. Well, we come to them, we apply for everything. We have to apply to them to work for their job. We apply for a bank account to put our money in. We apply for a house or apartment to live in. We accept all terms and conditions. And then when the conditions get rough, we complain, but we keep going back for more. And when Kanye West said that slavery sounds like a choice, it was a choice. Of course it was. Nobody put a gun to our head and made us, bro, come on, man. It is a choice. It was a choice. It is a choice. You buy water off your enemies. Nobody puts a gun to your head and makes you buy water. You don't even question it. You buy water. It's a choice. You feel me? You go to their grocery stores. You buy it and eat their food. It's a choice. They advertise something to you and tell you, oh, there's something real bad going on all over the world. You should go and get something to save your life. And you run and go do it. That was a choice. Or your job told you that, well, you can't work here unless you got proof that you got it. That's a choice. Nobody made you really do anything here. You don't like your landlord? Well, it was your choice to go apply for that apartment. You probably, and when you got approved, you probably went on the internet and said, thank God, everybody, I got approved for the place. You dumbass. You know what I'm saying? You know that job that you hate? That job that you hate and can't stand? You do not feel like going to that job. You don't like it. You applied for it. And when you got it, you prayed for it. Father, on the internet for people to see. Father, I hope I get the job. You know what I'm saying? And then you get the job and then you go back on there saying, God is good. I got the job. And now you're complaining about it. It was your choice. Careful what you wish for. You wanted it. You even prayed to God for it. The Most High said that your prayer will be an abomination. As long as you don't have wisdom, your prayer will be an abomination. Just because you got faith, people with the most faith got the most abominable prayers. You're probably like, what? Yeah. Yeah, because if you don't know no better, how do you know what to pray for? If you don't know no better, then you're praying for your own destruction and demise. If you don't know no better, you're praying for the Most High to see my children through college so they can get a great job. You're sitting there begging the Most High that he allows your children to be constituencies of Satan and uphold this satanic society, doing something for money. And just because it's legal, leave all morals out of it. No morals whatsoever. It's legal. It's legal. You're getting paid. It's an honest dollar. God understands. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing could possibly be wrong working at Coca-Cola. It pays good money. Bro, shut up. People die from drinking Coca-Cola. I work at Budweiser. You're a Christian? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? I'm a cop. And you're a Christian? Mm-hmm. Give me a break. Just give me a break. It's all wicked and retarded and backwards, and this place is over with. Yeah, dude. Now we got the truth, and now we can pray to the Most High, and we can ask Him for exactly what we need, and what needs to be done. And our heart, forget what they say, forget what these people say. Our heart tells us what to ask for. If you had enough of this place, you know exactly what we need to pray for. I had enough. You see what I'm saying? I had enough. And if Chinese people was in our position and every time they went to a business establishment, they got to change their voice to sound white or black. Yeah, excuse me, can I get? And then when they get out, they can go back to talking Chinese again. And it's been going on for so long that nobody even sees anything wrong with it. Like, we're just so used to doing it. We're just so comfortable. Like, it doesn't take any extra energy out of you to do it. Like, usually, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, if you had to talk Chinese, like, you have to do that in order to appeal to these people. Now, it's not even about appealing to anybody anymore. Because when you go out with your family to go out and get something to eat, and your wife orders for everybody, she says, yes, can I get another menu? You know damn well that ain't your wife, that ain't how she talks. And this little child knows that ain't his mom. And she don't even have to do that. So why is she doing it? It's psychological damage. She, in her mind, thinks that she's more acceptable with the persona of a white woman than as her own self. She actually thinks in her inside, in her mind, in her heart, her spirit, it's a spell. The spell that's on her tells her that she's more acceptable, she's more ladylike, she's acting white. You feel me? Straight up. Oh, and this is hate speech. This is hate speech. Yeah. This is black supremacy that I'm seeing her saying. Somehow I'm the one that does hate speech just because I question shit. And if you think that I'm wrong, put your comment. Tell me that I'm wrong. Show me how I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I can't possibly be wrong. I'm living in this life. And if you're black, you seen your mom get on the phone with these people and act white too. And if you was white and you had to see your mom get on the phone with people and act black and then hang up the phone, you should feel sorry for her. But then after so many years, hundreds of years of dealing with the crap, you won't even feel sorry anymore. You just be manipulated to just start doing this shit too. And somewhere in the middle of all of the deception and confusion and the spells, you get superior. They are superior. Unspoken, superior. They are superior. It's not hard. Mom, you're not going to say, Mom, why do you act black when you go to these places in these businesses? It's not going to be hard to say because Mom, you all know that this business is owned by black people. The television was sold to you by black people. The actors, the people who pay the actors are black people. The people who own the station, the television station, are black people. The president's black. The prime minister's black. The bank, the people who own the bank is black. Right? The bank tellers are black. The person on the money is black. The cop riding by with an attitude is black. You feel me? We live in the image of Jesus is black. God is black. Everybody's black. And then you're not going to fucking ask your mom why she gets on the phone and says, hello? Yeah, can I get? You'll know why she's acting black. You know what I'm saying? But these white folks, they like to act like they don't know what I'm saying. Like I got to break it down like this for them to know what I'm saying. They know what I'm saying. They got eyes to see. They see the shit. They got eyes to see what I'm saying here seeing. They got ears to hear. They see exactly what I'm saying her saying. And the scary part is that I'm seeing it. That's the scary part. See, they liked it better when they only saw it. They liked it better before we could see it and speak about it and be able to articulate it. See, but when I get to seeing it, hate speech, make me want to, you know what I'm saying? But I'll handle it in prayer, you damn devil. Oh, he's racist now. No, I'm not. The truth shall set us free, and I'm speaking it. And as soon as our people start to see it like this, then they can stop kissing y'all ass and take that same energy and give it to our God. I didn't take my energy back from these goddamn white folks and start giving it to some other people. Start giving it to women. Start giving it to, no. I gave it to the Most High. He's the highest. Yeah, I submit myself. When I get on the phone, I don't submit myself to no monkey and start trying to talk and sound like him and lower my vibrations. No, I take that same energy, I take it back from these devils and I submit to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I submit myself to him. You feel me? And it feels good to know the truth and have it. And I appreciate the Most High. We're out of here. Y'all devils, it's over. It's over. We're going to have listen, it's over. We're out of here because the truth is setting us free. We're out. Your spells, they're gone. Your spells are about to be uplifted. Our people are out of here. We're going home. You devils got to go. We don't love you. We don't glorify you like that no more. Put it that way. We don't glorify. We don't put you on that pedestal no more. It's over. The legs are starting to wobble. The legs are getting a little shaky. You don't put us in a land where everything is white. You don't put us in a world where the prime minister, the president, the teachers, the president, the people who are ordained pastors, are white. The image of God. You know what I'm saying? The owners of the jobs, the person cutting the check, the bank, come on, man. The images on the money, even the owner. Come on, bro. No, you don't do that. You don't put us in that kind of world and then wonder why we, no. Those days are over with. Those days are over with. You ain't got to like it. It doesn't matter. The days are over with. The truth is here. You heard? It's here. So I hope everybody has a good day. I hope everybody has a great day. Okay. And to my people out there, I doubt that there's any one of you in here because you ain't got nothing to say. But to my people out there, if you end up watching this video, stay strong. Read the scriptures. Keep seeking the Most High. Stay praying to the Most High. Submit yourself to the Most High more than once. Do it many times a day. Keep doing it. David said that he prayed 7 times a day to the Most High. And I'm pretty sure that it was between, he prayed it. First prayer was at 7 in the morning, 7, 9, 11, 12, 1, 3, 5, and 7 again. That's 7 hours, that's 7 prayers between 7 and 7. So there's your 777, and it makes beautiful sense. Okay? Do that. Do that. And watch how the Most High gives you truth. Stop sinning. Make it a point to stop sinning. Okay? This is how you fight the devils. This is how you fight the devil. What I'm saying here telling you is how you fight the devil. Okay? You need to argue with them. You don't need to get into, hate speech. Let them say what they want. Anytime you speak and you speak truth, they are not going to like it. Okay? Real talk. They're not going to like it. They're going to hate it. And they're going to try to suppress. How many of our people have they killed for speaking the truth? All you got to do is sign an oath and treaty with them and let them employ you. And then you come out and try to speak truth, they'll kill you. And that's what they did to all those entertainers. That's what they did to all those entertainers. Back in the 60s, back during the so-called civil rights movement, a lot of black entertainers was getting killed. The same way how now, since 2020 hit, all of them black entertainers got killed, bro. Because they were speaking truth. And they had an oath of silence and secrecy. And they broke it. And them devils killed them. The devils killed them. And so here we are trying to speak truth on YouTube. And they suppress it. They even suppressing us. Trying to shut us up. They're scared. They're scared. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, much love to you. I got white brothers and sisters out there. There's white brothers and sisters out there in the truth. And much love to you. You know what I mean? Much love to you. Much love to anybody who's righteous and trying to do the right thing and be right. I'm out. Peace.